Hi. Back. We're back. Day 6 of unemployment. Your gray roots are showing. What do you mean? Yeah, I have gray hair. I'm 44, dickhead. Fucking hate this guy. When are we gonna get better mods in here? God damn it. Fuck. Fucking hate him so much. No, I'm just kidding, Pookie. You're the best. Sonny, hi. I love you. Sonny. Gloomy, Sumni. Gloomy's here. Gloomy. Race tier list, go. Imagine being first, says Moto Skater. Some of us don't have to. That sucks, this guy. Gravity said, Sonny. Feels good, man. Alright. Let me hop into the Discord and drop the old linkaroo. Mod sucks is tight. When are we gonna get some mods? No, we don't need mods. We don't need mods. The chat does what it wants. Alright, let me drop this in here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Guys, I want to talk to you for a second. This is serious. Let me turn the music down for just a second. Jeez. Look at the tight grip you have around my balls. That's right. Hold on. We'll do it live. To start the show, browns, Asians, and black Africans, then albino cave dwellers. Sunny put me on blast and put me in last place in her race tier list. I was asking, like, in terms of 400 meter, 100 meter dash. Shaman says, we'll do it live. That's right. I blame James. Hi, Daddy. What's up, guys? Listen, we're going to make some changes around here culturally. I was trying to start the stream earlier, but major internet problems in here today. We're going to see how the lag goes. Maybe it's fixed, probably not. I had a really hard time sleeping last night. Hold on, kill the music for a second. I had a really hard time sleeping last night. We got a chicken parm tonight on Harry's plate. That's fantastic, Harry. Hard time sleeping last night. I was visited by a spirit. You guys know I'm basting gay, right? We've been basting gay in here for a while now. We've talked a lot. We've talked about Dr. Yakub, the lizard people, Agartha, you know, these important, poorly kept secrets that our Anunnaki reptilian overlords don't want us to hear about. A goon spirit, that's right. I was visited by a goon spirit, a bricked up ghost, and he told me, we need to change things up around here. This isn't the way, okay? This isn't the way for this community. And it made a lot of sense. Last night in the Discord server, I saw some things I didn't want to see. I hadn't seen since my days in Thailand. There were people posting nudes. There were people posting very graphic, full frontal nudes of trans Asians with giant cocks. I wasn't intending to see any of that. Sorry, I posted my cock in Discord. Yeah, Shaman. I wasn't going to name names, but thank you for coming forward. Black shirt, feeling sad, my friend. Contemplating serious things. Serious things. Serious things, yeah. As always in here. I've realized that based and gay might not be the move. All right, it's time to start a new chapter culturally in here. We're going to become wholesome. This is going to be a wholesome live stream, wholesome, family-oriented show, wholesome, well-mannered. There's going to be some pushback, but wholesome, well-mannered, less trans cock, fewer trans cocks, and more friendly, positive discourse. Okay. Yeah. This is why I stay on Discord. All right. And I'm afraid of downloading Discord. That's right. All right. It's a tragedy. Unsubscribe, says Total Tech. No. Wait. Just give it a shot. All right. Everyone's leaving. I didn't say no trans cock. I said fewer trans cocks. Okay. All right. And now I fully expect most of you guys to remain based in gay. I'm just saying, for me as your host, we need to balance things out. We can't all be based in gay. The scale tips too far in one direction. I need to act in contrast with the culture of the chat for this to work. I realize that. When I'm ranting about the lizards, see, while the chat's also ranting about the lizards. Okay. It's too much. My neighbors are complaining. So you got something on your glasses. Yeah, Queen Anya sprayed me a couple streams ago. It still hasn't fallen off. A bit crusty. All right. Shaman says, I'm literally only here for cute neo-Nazi girl cock. No, I'm going to bring a more wholesome vibe. So guys, let's bring the music back. Hold on. Let's bring the music back. I'm ready to take some very wholesome calls on the show. We're going to have some wholesome discussions. We have no XP wasted. We have Sims in the chat. That's right. This homophobic rhetoric will not hinder me, says the self-proclaimed wise one. That's right. James, my PhD thesis is submitted. Let's go. Join the call, seeing what's good. All right, we'll get to that in just a second. Strawberries handing out brutal ass rate. Whoa, okay, ass fudgings today. All right. All right, got a couple of you guys in the call-in queue. Let's kick off here. Let's play the official theme song, and we're off to the races, shall we? It's a call-in show. Bitchin' on fluoride max and gel king hard. It's the Jerry Springer for degenerate gamers. Can't stop races, chat filled. Wholesome edition. Weaves her on, can't breathe. That's right. That's right, Total Tech. Thanks for staying. Mimi, when will we get AI femboys? Those exist. Those already exist. Kind of jealous I missed out on the cockpits, though. They're extraordinary. Yeah. Peak Discord. I want some Korean cheerleaders on the goon. Surf Stare. Surf Stare's there for now, surfing. Favorite Dutch surfer. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. We got a request for a classic just now. A request for a classic. The Korean baseball cheerleaders. We've not featured them for a long time. This channel is called Cheers and Sports. And here we go. A Korean baseball cheerleader. I feel like society needs more cheerleaders in general. I'll be your cheerleader here tonight. My name's James. This is James Midlife Crisis Live. I'm here to glaze you so hard as you call in. Now, the pinned comments above my head. Call in, I'll interview you, I'll glaze you. And we got our first caller on the line. It's Proto. Please welcome to the show, Mr. Proto. Let's make some clapping sounds for him or her. Proto, are you there?
What's up, bud? Hey, I also changed my name, by the way. It's no longer Sim5, it's Proto, just to make sure it's all,
okay.
You know.
Gotcha. I see you. All right. So, Proto, you've called in before. We've spoken. Let's bring everyone back up to speed. How old are you? Where are you calling from?
I'm 20. I'm from Montana. I do music, all that other type of stuff. Looking into getting IT, all that. Like the usual.
Like the usual. Now, what brings us together here tonight? Do you have anything you want to get off your chest?
Well, I kind of vented about this in the Discord a little bit.
Okay.
But, I was talking with my dad and everything like that. He's he's the way that he is. You know, you already know how it is with Montana natives or Canadian natives, even.
Okay.
You know, so it was just like trying to get my mind off of that, talk about something else, talk about music, talk about anything, bro.
Okay. Now, Sonny is accusing you of being the person posting trans cock in the Discord. Is that true?
No, sir.
Okay.
That's
Just check.
wild.
Just check. There's some wild accusations coming through the chat here. Total Tech says nobody cares about your username change caller. I care because now I know who I'm talking to. So it's handy for the host to know. Thank you for letting me know, Proto. He's lying, says Sonny, and Sonny just hit you with a Hassan Piker sticker. How do you feel about that?
Hey, man, you do what you do, I suppose. I mean, I'm innocent until proven guilty.
I like that. You're a confident person. You're not easily rage baited. CM Hola says, hope your day is better than playing ET on Atari, James. ET on Atari considered by many to be the worst video game ever made before Concord. Yes, that's fantastic. Thank you. My day's going fine. I'm having a wholesome day. I've got Protos on the line here. One of the best people in the world, capable of anything. A young man who, whatever he puts his mind to, he can accomplish. A fantastic fellow. And he's in Montana and wants to take his mind off things. Well, let me ask you, Proto, how have you been passing the time lately? Other than calling in here and getting glazed by me. What have you been up to? You playing any games, watching any good shows, any form of brain rot that's been making you happy?
Well, I've just been writing and doing all that type of stuff. I've recently started emulating on my phone and everything. I got like PSP shit on my shit, where it's just like I got all the Persona series, and then like, oh well, what was that one game from Rockstar back in the day? It was like that racing one before they did GTA. It was like Midnight Racers, I think it was.
Oh yeah, that's a long time ago. Okay, so you got that on your phone. All right. All right. Total Tech cares about your username change. That's nice. King Doopy's asking, has he ever sent a photo of his genitals to anyone? Midnight Club. This is Strawberry.
I can neither confirm nor deny if I sent my genitals to anyone. Why are you asking?
Chat just wants to know what they're dealing with. What's that sound? You're playing Pong? Okay, it's gone now.
My bad. I was just messing with my beer. It was like I stick my
Yeah, that sound. That's it. Sound of Pong. Zaddy says this dude's got shit on his shit. Is that true?
I got shit on my shit?
Yeah.
Well, you just be stacking shit sometimes, bud.
You know what? I like that for you. I like that for you very much. Wow, this is a wholesome conversation so far. I'm enjoying this. I'm sending you vibes. I'm sending you spiritual enlightenment and positivity and energy. Jocelyn says, we early today, no Gavin too. It's going to be a great stream. Hey, James. What's up, Jocelyn? Thank you for joining us again. Chat, help me send positive energy to our friend Proto here, because he's been going through it with his family. That's right. Ragnar's sending thoughts and prayers your way. Do you feel that? Do you feel that coming in? It's a wholesome stream. Yes, that's right.
You know what? I feel a little bit of something in my gut, but maybe I just got a shit.
Okay. Yeah. It could be good vibes. Yeah, that's right, Teal Water. I want to emulate, but scared to download the wrong stuff, says JD. Do you have any advice for him?
If you want to emulate, well, then just go straight to the App Store. If you want to do like PSP, then you do PPSSPP in order for, like the PSP stuff, and then just do your research, bro. Like it takes a little bit of reading, but once you do the reading, and if you got the game, then you might need a little bit of programming. But if you don't, then I can't tell you.
Okay, we got some comments in the chat.
Read, bro.
No, that's good. Thank you for weighing in on that. Moto Skater says, I'm beaming positive vibes to his cock right now. Hydraulic Monkey says, Proto, your AIDS test came back positive. Okay, that's positivity. Crow Doctor says, I'm on my PC today. Going to sound a lot better. Fantastic. Amazingly Bored says, did Frodo shower today? Not yet. I haven't. Seawag says, my damn dog chewed up my remote. Oh, dear. Okay. Hang up on this loser, says Seawag. My goodness, the hatred. Jocelyn says, positive energy is always needed, especially after a depressing fap. Jocelyn gets it. She's one of us gooners here. Total Tech says, video games are for cucks. Okay. What does Total Tech do to pass the time? He's on the street corner smoking Marlboros, being a Chad. Sure says, what's the time in China? Just past noon. Make America goon again, James says the champ. All right. Positive energy. F that, says C-Wag. He loves it. Sure says, never mind. I Googled it. All right. Sending you positive vibes. We love that for you. You're a fantastic person. Thanks for talking about your hobby. And let's see. Anything else with you? Just want to take your mind off things? Well, let's cast you back into the sea. Do you have any closing thoughts for the chat? And we'll let you hang out, and maybe you can weigh in and distract yourself from the grievances going on in your life. How does that sound?
For sure. I don't particularly have any ending notes. I definitely wanted to have more conversations, but other than that, I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm cool.
What would you like to discuss? I think we caught up with everything in your life last time you called in, so I don't want to like retread the same ground. Do you have anything new? Anything on your mind? Any thoughts or fifis? Go ahead. I don't mean to cut you off.
I actually had this conversation with this one dude, and it was a stupid ass fucking conversation where he was just saying like, oh, well, quadruple entendres didn't exist. Now, mind you, I just sit here and write every day. So it's just like, okay, you're telling me the fundamentals don't exist, but I can name Shakespeare, a hum, whatever else, and all that other type of bullshit. And you're telling me the fundamentals don't exist. You're going to drive me nuts, fucker. You're either stupid as fuck or I'm stupid as fuck. More likely than not, you're stupid as fuck. But
perhaps we all are.
I was just thinking about. Oh, sorry.
I just said perhaps we're all stupid. I mean, we're here in YouTube vertical lives after all.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. You mentioned Shakespeare. Well, what are you up to in terms of writing?
What am I up to in terms of writing? I recently pretty much got rid of my old notes. I'm starting completely over when it comes to that, where it's just like, I used to have so much all the time, where it's just like I can't search and know where something I want is, where it's just like I switched accounts, and now like I'm putting it all into 3 different categories, where it's just like I could search it up on top of that.
Goon around.
And instead of scrolling through hundreds of verses, I could just go like, hey, I'm gonna Google this specific phrase and how I did this way, and all that other type of stuff, and I'll sort it just a weird way where it's just like, like even if the thing doesn't rhyme, or even if like the syllables are off, I'll just write down an idea and organize it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Caller sounds very positive and wholesome, says Shurist. Yeah, you do. All right, hold on. A new person came in here and is confused. Comedy of Salvatore. What the hell did I just scroll into? Okay, so this is a Korean cheerleader. This is a totally real phone. We got Proto on the line. He's a Shakespearean, what would I call you? Scribe? What's your title?
Oh, that's a nice way to put it. That's a nice way to put it. Yeah, call me a Shakespearean scribe.
He's a man of wealth and taste. And this is a very wholesome live stream. And the chat's based in gay. All right, I think I explained everything in here. Serial Killer says, hey, can we get the old info commercial for Girls Gone Wild on the Goonatron? That's a good pick. That's a good pick. You're showing your age with that, but I get it. I get it. Girls Gone Wild.
Some Playboy Bunny shit or something.
We'll look for that. You want some classics. You want some classics. What gets more views, Goonatron or phone call? I think you know the answer to that. But I get off on the phone calls, see, because I'm here to be why am I here? What am I doing? I'm here to talk to people doom scrolling in their phone in the middle of the night, taking a shit. And that's my hobby, apparently. That's what I like to do. Johnny says this guy's the Shakespeare of the gooning. Gooner Shakespeare?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I like that for you. Clapping sounds? That's not clapping. That wasn't clapping sounds. I'm not good at this soundboard. There we go. There's clapping sound. All right. No, thank you for sharing that. Try not to throw hands over Shakespeare. Yeah.
I
Okay.
I'll definitely try not to throw
Try
hands
not-
over
yeah,
Shakespeare. Apparently.
yeah, that guy really got your goat by sounds of things. And yeah, thanks for not crashing out on him. It's fine. Talk about entendres and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah, no, we like that for you. Okay, we're gonna cast
Yeah.
you back into the sea. Whoops, no,
Goon
yeah,
around
no,
and find
yeah,
out.
and we love you. I love you. I love you. And you call back anytime. And yep, shit on shit, says King Doopy. I wish you all the best. And you can do it, man. You can do it. Shakespeare was a stud, says Torvok. Shakespeare is a stud. And things are going to look up for you and stop scrolling your home. How's that sound?
Michelle.
If you're
What's up,
not
bud?
gooning with us, you're gooning against us.
All right, that was Proto, everybody. Thank you, Proto.
Will do, bud.
We're off to a wholesome start in here. It's a wholesome start. Okay, we got our next caller. Yoboseo?
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to the most wholesome live stream on YouTube Vertical Lives. And where are you calling from?
I'm from Minnesota.
Minnesota, God's country. Okay, what's your what's your herpes situation?
Developing. Still a secret, unless you know.
Wow, you're anonymous in here for now.
Yeah.
Chat's working on your
guys.
exact location. They're honing in on you. All right. Yeah, I heard there's a lot of herpes in Minnesota. Is that true?
Couldn't speak on experience on that. You
Okay.
know.
Now, chat's asking if
we
you're
have good medical care here, right?
right. Okay, gotcha. Chat's asking if you're Somalian.
The Somalian people do call me Upti Johnny, which is like Uncle Johnny.
Upti. Okay, learned a new word here, chat. You see, it's a wholesome place. We're here to educate each other. Now, how old are you, and what are you up to in life? No XP wasted.
I'm 28. We talked not too long ago. I don't expect you to remember everybody. I was the dude who kept saying I work with the Russians at times.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Well, I got to ask you guys again because there's new people in the chat, so we got to
Yep.
we got to review the callers who called in before. All right, just to set the context of what we're about to discuss next. Is caller the captain? Asked Sean's ghost. It's a good question.
I'm working my way up. You know,
Okay.
you
All
can't
right.
just get promoted in the fraud community
Right.
that easily, or the pirate community. They're
Right.
basically one in the same. But
Okay, wholesome. It's good to have ambitions. What other goals do you have? Tell us again, like, what are you up to in life, and what's the next step for you?
Man, is this my dad I'm talking to?
Yes.
Because that's a hard question
This is
to
a
ask.
wholesome. We're here to help you. I mean, we're here to encourage you. You already know what's best for you. Maybe we can learn something from you. I'm glazing you right now. I'm a D1 glazer. Go ahead.
Goals, honestly, I'm just waiting until February to see what kind of bullshit compensation I get, and then I'm probably gonna quit my job.
All right. Okay. Work the system.
That's
we like
what
that
as
for you.
far as I got planned out right now.
All right. Okay. Now, what job are you doing right now?
Work in logistics.
Okay, logistics. All right, moving stuff around. Now, what kind of job do you want, my man? If you could snap your fingers, what's the next move?
I look up to people like you, James, who are in entertainment.
Unemployed.
You can't miss.
Yeah.
Unemployed. Yeah.
Sunglasses inside. Indoor sunglasses. Yeah. Oh, we're lagging balls in here. Okay, hold on. We got to reconnect to Somalia Online. Where's my goddamn... No, not
Yeah,
that.
no, I actually have Somali internet. I'm
Whoa, what
connected.
the-
I'm VPNing.
All right, hold on.
Somalia just 'cause-
Okay, hold on. We're coming back. Okay, we're back. We're so back. Multiple rat owner. Thank you, King Doopy. Forklift certified bitches. King Doopy likes that I'm a multiple rat owner. Multiple cat owner as well. Multiple rat owner, multiple cat owner. Yeah, living in the Orient. We like unemployed basement dwellers. Yeah, unemployed high-rise dweller. Yeah, I'm life goals. So you mentioned entertainment. What do you want to do?
Oh, you ever seen that show Kill Tony?
I have. Oh no.
I would 100% go on that.
Okay. All right. Give us a type 5. What do you got? You got
What's
some
that mean?
jokes? You got some jokes?
Nah.
Type
nah,
5.
I
A top
wasn't
5 minute
expecting-
stand up set. You said you're ready for Kill Tony, bro. You gotta have some jokes.
Hell nah.
Tell us some jokes. You're a funny guy.
I appreciate that, but
Yeah.
wow, I didn't see that happening, honestly.
King Doopy says shit on
See,
shit.
that's the thing is like I'm more funny like situationally. I've never sat down and wrote any.
Okay.
You know, I'm not a Shakespeare like that last guy.
It's true. Yeah. So you want to go straight from no jokes to live on a stand-up comedy show telling jokes. I feel like you're skipping a step there. I feel like you're skipping a step.
It's kind of like if I could afford to go down to Texas,
Okay.
then I would have some jokes. But like you know,
you're gonna buy the jokes, right? Like,
yeah.
Or you can steal them, like Carlos Mencia.
No,
or Amy
jokes
Schumer.
is lame. I'd rather tell no jokes and seem like a total fake than steal somebody else's.
Chat, give him some jokes, some wholesome jokes. Yeah, dad jokes, says Ragnar. Chat, let's go. Let's get some
Jews
jokes.
cross the road?
Sorry, what?
Somebody said, "Why'd the Jews cross the road?" I kind of want to hear that one.
That was from Seawag. My goodness, guys, it's a wholesome live stream now. Why did the chicken cross the road to get some cock? Is this good? Would that go over well on Kill Tony?
Kill me!
I think it would.
Kill me!
Because,
Kill me!
you know, chicken can fry rice. Chicken can do construction. That's probably why he needs the cock.
I'm Sick says, want to hear a joke? Religion. I don't think we're ready for Kill Tony yet. Why couldn't Jesus play hockey, says Jeff. Okay, that might be a good one. Knock, knock, who's there? Justin who? Just in time for the stream. L joke, I'll walk myself out, sorry. Best joke so far tonight. Got the rim shot at the ready. Okay, so after you go on Kill Tony, and Joe Rogan personally shakes your hand and invites you back into the green room, and you all get high and talk about aliens and suck each other off, then what? What would you want to happen next in your career?
I'd probably write a book.
Okay, I like this. So from logistics to the stand-up scene, setting it on fire, to writing a book. What would the book be called?
The Goyim's Guide to Getting Assassinated.
Oh, okay. All right. And what would be the subject matter here exactly? The Goyim's Guide to Getting Assassinated.
Yeah, if you're just one of those dirty Goyams walking around, it'll just be like, remember those books they used to make?
Yeah.
Like Accounting for Dummies? It's
Right.
kind of like one of those.
Okay.
A real simple step, Step 1, noticing.
Uh-huh.
Step 2, questioning.
This is a wholesome live stream. Okay. All right. No, we're skewing a little based in gay right now. We gotta bring it back.
Yeah, well, that's kind of honestly why I called in. I didn't really have too much. What is this whole walk back? Are we going for like a more wholesome gay chat?
Just wholesome,
like
family,
more
family-oriented positivity. Just positivity. Like whatever you're into, that's great. Just agreeable, less screaming, more agreeable. Like you got this, that kind of energy. Wholesome live streaming. That's right.
Have I been missing some calls? I gotta tune in more.
That's right.
I want to hear some of this really bass stuff.
Tidic says there's a Jew driving and someone swerves in front of them, so he immediately stops on a dime and gets out to pick it up. Is that okay?
Well, what if the coin's still at Ridges?
I don't know about that. Yeah. Antarctica is not real. Antarctica is not real. Says, what happens when a cow jumps over a fence? Utter destruction. That was decent. Fred says, autistic should play basketball so can throw a model train on the court. Okay. This guy's playing 4D chess. We're playing Pinochle. Jeff says, why was Helen Keller a bad driver? Because she was a woman. My goodness. Chat,
I've been saying we need to repeal the 19th for a minute.
Oh, no.
Just get it out of here.
Guys,
Yeah.
we're trying to have a
wholesome...
wholesome...
repeal the 19th.
No, hey, we're trying...
Goon around and find out.
Trying to have a wholesome live stream. We brought back the Korean softball, baseball baddies, the cheerleaders. This is a family-oriented show. All right, Buff Turd says, can we get sunshine and rainbows on the Respectatron to establish the wholesome vibes? Sunshine and rainbows.
I kind of like the diversity of the
Those are the names of
cheerleaders here.
those are the names of a couple trans strippers he met in Phuket, Sunshine and Rainbow. I'll look into it. Thank you. Who dropped that buff turd? Buff turd. Oh no, that's not the right. Oh no, that's not the right sound effect. Okay, there we go.
What you saying?
No, that wasn't. That's not. That's not wholesome at all. Oh no, not that. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Buff Turd. Sorry, back to you. All right, no XP wasted. What have you been doing to pass the time these days, buddy? What are we up to? We doing some gaming? We hopping on Chivalry 2 as an archer and just annoying everyone, tossing your bow in their face when they get too close, screaming the N-word? No, you wouldn't do that, would you?
No, I thought about it.
Yeah.
I've been hanging out with my neighbors. Turns out they're all pretty based.
Okay. What kind of neighbors you
Good
got
people.
there? You living in a house or an apartment? What's the address? What's your credit card number?
Yeah, the security code is 556.
Mm-hmm.
And then, there's cool people. I'm honestly, my lease moves out, and I could not afford to live alone no more. That shit is way too much money.
Okay.
I'm going for a more based, wholesome look.
I'm hearing a lot of based.
Going.
Okay. Based. Not free based, are you?
Yeah, it would help pay the rent.
My goodness, I don't think it will. Unless you're selling
All
it.
those science classes I took.
Okay.
Be for
All
something.
right. Yeah, well, if that's the move, is the caller base, says Juke. Sounding a little bass. Tidix says, James, why do PDF files not win races? They like to come in a little behind. Come in a little behind.
Honestly, I'm glad I got the chat telling jokes. If I did one thing tonight, I'll pat myself on the back for it's that.
Goon around and find out.
You're finding out. Thank you. Chat's very wholesome. Callers from Minnesota. And no George Floyd jokes. I'm proud of y'all. It's true. It's progress.
Well, somebody asked me Mary Kill Fuck, Diddy, George Floyd,
Okay.
and Hillary Clinton. So go ahead and let me know what you guys think about that. But
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, no, I've got my answer, but I'm so wholesome now. I'm reluctant to share it. Mm-hmm.
I thought about it, right? I was going to say George, he's already down there.
Mm-hmm.
Let the man rest in peace.
Right.
But then I was like, if I
marry him.
married him, I would have
Yeah.
got some of that settlement money.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. No, I was thinking the same
marry
thing.
George Floyd.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, Chad. It's a switch up.
No, I
Killing Hillary Clinton for real. And
Okay.
Diddy was
Kill
probably
her.
going to find me at a club and
Mhm.
drug me anyway. So
yeah. No, it was a matter of time with Diddy. No, that's a
Yep.
pretty good answer. Sensible.
yeah.
Yeah. Might as well get it out of the way with Diddy. And Diddy might know some people to help you get rid of Hillary as well. No, that's just good logic. All right.
Yeah.
Proto. Or sorry, you're not Proto. You're no XP wasted. No XP.
Oh.
You've been an absolute delight. You have. We
Yeah, man.
Wish you well on that
I appreciate-
settlement. We hope you rinse them. Yes?
I'm taking him to court, dude.
Let's
Whoever got
go.
Diddy out, that's actually, who I'm hiring. So
Diddy's lawyer. All right.
yeah,
Let's get him.
undefeated apparently. But hey, thanks James. Chat, don't forget to subscribe to the man. There's a link for the Discord if you want to join and whatnot. But
Let's
looking to
go.
hearing everybody else's conversations.
Thank you very much. You've been a delight. You call back anytime. I'll talk to you later. No XP wasted. Fantabulous caller. Absolutely loved it. Next caller, we got Finesse on the line with us. Finesse, are you there?
How you doing, brother?
Having a great time. Where are you calling from?
You don't remember me, boss?
I do, but again, let me say this for everyone. Other people in the chat don't have any idea who anyone is. So we got to review.
There you go.
Gotta
Fair enough.
We got to
fair
set
enough.
it up. Set
Fair
the
enough.
table. Yeah,
I'm from the United States, East Coast.
that's right. East Coast. Getting it done. Getting it
Yes,
done.
sir.
What are you up to in life, pal?
Well, as we talked about last time, I just got out the army. In college, hey, got all A pluses. Got a 4.0 GPA for the semester.
Whoa!
So yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. I mean, now granted, it's a community college, but
Let's go! I don't even need to praise
sir.
you. You're doing it for me. This guy's killing it. Okay, what's the next step for you now that you got these grades? What happens next?
I'm gonna continue to go to school, and you know, so like I said, I just got out the army. My major is education. So I got this semester. I'm gonna do the next semester. Hopefully do the summer and then the fall of next year, and then hopefully transfer to a 4-year school the next spring, if that makes sense.
That's right. We need a new humiliation ritual every 50 likes. It's true. Man, I dry scooped creatine the other night because you can't be a live streamer without humiliation rituals, apparently. It's a deal we've made with the reptilian overlords. So, yeah, I'd never tried that before. It wasn't that bad tasting, right? It didn't really taste like anything but chalk, but my stomach did not like it. I don't recommend dry scooping creatine. Something you probably...
You don't like creatine, boss?
I like creatine in water, taken the proper way. Honestly, James, please drink water with creatine, says Ragnar. Yeah, I won't be doing that again. Yeah, we'll come up with a new humiliation ritual if you guys hit 50 likes tonight, which you probably won't. Because you're cowards.
Ooh.
No, I'm not supposed to yell at the chat anymore. It's a wholesome live stream. We're on the line with Finesse, and we got the...
No. Hey, boss man. Hey,
Yeah.
I don't think they can hit 50 likes.
You want to yell at them?
Do you want me to
We got my AI girlfriend in the background here. What do you mean yell at them? This is a wholesome live stream.
They're pathetic and
Yeah, it's a
Whoa!
wholesome live
Are you gonna
stream,
step
yeah.
on their balls?
yes.
But they like that though. Don't threaten them with a good time.
Then
Don't threaten them with a good time.
Yeah.
If you like it and you want more, then more likes. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't think any likes.
More
Okay.
likes. Yeah,
mommy's
more
gonna-
likes.
mommy's
more
gonna
likes,
step on their
more
balls?
likes.
Yes.
Okay, Svetlana's here to threaten you with a good time. Cosmic says James preoccupied is dehydrated cum. It's true. No, don't wear heels and step on my balls. No, says Madonna Dan. No, we hate that. No, don't take us to Patia to the trans strip clubs. No, chat hates that. Please. All right, we're back. So,
All right, boss. Now, how you been? Yeah, last thing I heard, you know, what'd you say? You live in was it Southeast Asia or where you at?
we're
right
out
now?
here. We're out in East Asia right now. But I used to live in Southeast Asia.
Goon around.
Hold
and
on,
find
gooning
out.
around and finding out for years. We got a donation here from Reese.
A
From the big
donation.
man. From the big man. He goes, you know what I want for my $5? I do know what he wants. I do know what he wants.
Does he want me to throw some ass for him? What?
Can you throw it back? Can you throw it back? And watch yourself? No,
Bang,
this
bang,
is what he
bang,
wants.
bang.
This is what he wants. You ready?
All right, do it.
Eye contact. That's how much I can play that song before I get copyrighted on YouTube. They're very litigious. All right, we had a moment. Reese, we had a moment. That was for you, Pookie. I'm only gay for James, he says. Yeah, that's what I say to my boyfriend. Hydraulic Monkey says, make it clap. I want to hear turbulence.
Whoa.
Hey, calm down now. Hey, okay. Goddamn work day tomorrow. Can't make it clap like that. It's wild. Okay. All right, they want you to throw it back, though. What do you do for fun, buddy? What have you been up to?
They want me to throw it back?
They want you to throw it back. Can we get you on a video call? How active do you
I
want to
don't know,
get?
but-
No, it's all right. That's fine. Hold on. We got another donation coming in. Show us that coconut. You promised you would, says Tidix. Show us that coconut, he said. He wants to see. I'm removing a tattoo from my belly. I've got a tattoo of a coconut man holding his coconut belly, having a coconut belly laugh, saying, Coco, knock it off. All right. And the reason I have that tattoo is not because I'm in the world's strangest street gang. It's because I lost a bet with my friends. You have any
Hey,
tattoos?
Mr. James.
Yeah. Go ahead.
If they give you, what's a reasonable number? If they give you 20 subs, no. What's a reasonable number for you?
Okay. What, like of money? It's low.
No,
$2.
like I'm saying like likes,
Right.
likes,
Okay. Yeah.
follows, whatever. I don't know how that shit
Numbers,
works, boss.
metrics. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. And then
If they do it, you gotta pull the number out because I don't know how that shit works. I'll give the chat what they want.
Okay. So if we can get one like in here, what do you're gonna throw it back?
Crazy.
You're gonna throw it back. What do you mean? You said I get to pick the number. Okay, we just got one like. All right, what are you gonna do for us?
Yeah, see.
You set this up.
No, I need like a
what do you need? Yeah. What do you need?
You say
I just said, okay, 10 likes. Well, if we hit 60, you're gonna throw it back? You're gonna throw it back on the video call? Let's go.
Man.
All right.
Man,
come on,
you wilding right now.
What do you mean? You said this is your idea. I'm just here to interview you. Listen, this is a wholesome live stream, so no pressure. But we just hit 60 likes, so throw it back.
What they wanted though.
Throw it back.
Hey, if the chat wants it,
Let's go. You know why? You know why you're not throwing it back? We're not playing the right music. All right, we got Finesse on the line. Welcome, Finesse, to the stage. Finesse to the stage. You know why you came here. You came here to see Finesse throw it back. Are you ready? Make it clap for me like a happy seal at SeaWorld. This hydraulic monkey.
Hey, you ready?
Thanks for the $2. All right, let's go. Wait, are you on video call? We gotta open the camera. What do you look like? Which rapper do you look like? Lil Pump.
Why I look like a rapper?
I don't know. Well, which actor do you look like?
Let me give.
Yeah. Okay. Chat's upset you didn't throw it back. I look like Riff Raff, says Seawag. Chat, what actor or rapper do you resemble? I want to know what we're dealing with here. I know you guys are all over 6'3", and you pull all the huzz and all that. Up. Are you opening your camera? You quit the call. Where'd you go? Got a lot of gas. See, because I dry scooped 10 grams of creatine yesterday for you goofballs. That's on me. I'm still gassy. Chat's calling him a coward. Oh, boo. Scam. I'm sad now. Let's bring on another caller. No, I like that guy. I liked him. I want to see more of that. All right. Let's go to the next caller. We got Lime on the line. Lime's here to redeem the callers. Lime, are you there? Lime. Yeah, insta-skip. Lime, can you hear me? 여보세요? 여보세요? 소주 주세요? 소주 없어. 왜? 니 쉬어? 니 쉬어봐? Lime's muted his mic. Okay. Lime, are you there? Hey, there comes Pookie.
Yes, I am.
Let's go. Where are you calling from? Welcome to the show.
I'm calling from somewhere in North America.
Fantastic. Now, how old are you and what do you do?
I'm 20 and I'm currently studying an undergraduate in the sciences, although I have no idea what I want to do with my life.
Fair enough. The sciences. Okay.
Yes.
Chat says you sound like a Canadian. But to be fair, anyone who speaks slowly, they say that. It's our thing. Now, let me ask you then. You're 20, you're in school. How are you enjoying the journey so far? Does it bum you out that you don't know what you want to do yet? Is that frustrating for you, or have you accepted that it's normal?
I've accepted that it's normal, but I'm at a stage in my life that I ultimately don't exactly feel what I'm doing is best for me.
Okay.
But I also feel as though it's in my best interest to stay the course where I'm going. So
now hold on a second.
kind of just at a crossroads.
Well, that makes sense. Orion in the chat says no one's gooning to that. If they're gooning at all, they're weird and has to get a life. Now, who's talking about gooning, pal? This is a wholesome live stream. Some would say the most wholesome live stream on YouTube Vertical Lives, which is a low bar.
That's what I've got to say.
It's a very low bar.
What the hell?
Thank you. Yeah, for co-sign that. Orion's talking about doing a bit of gooning in here. Whoa, dude. Yeah, exactly. Can somebody talk to this guy? All right. Ricky says Goonatron. Goonatron. All right. Well, my message for him and for all of you.
If you're not gooning with us, you're gooning against us.
So you gotta pick a team. We got the Korean
Most definitely.
baseball cheerleaders. We got the Korean baseball cheerleaders on the Goonatron. So you know what? Let's cycle the Goonatron. That's a good suggestion.
Gonna bring that to maybe the NFL. Switch it
NFL.
up, I guess.
NFL cheerleaders. You mean? All right. Let's bring on.
Sure, we could go with that.
Let's bring on Gio Scotti. Gio Scotti. There we go. This is my. If someone asks me what I look like, when I'm on Omegle or I'm on VR chat, I'm using my female voice changer. I just tell them I look like Gio Scotti on the Goonatron. You guys know what I'm talking
I
about.
have no idea who that is, but that works.
There she is. Ricky Poo says, "What about the Jelkatron?" This guy gets it. Jelkatron, yeah, we can't do that anymore. We got flagged all the time for providing real-time jelking instructions. Let's just say you can look it up, and you're one of us. All right, Reese Bill says, Tidix, we boycotting donos? I'll join you. I see. All right. Tidix requested something with a donation, but we ignored him because we hate him. He says, show us that coconut. Okay. Tell you what, I'll show you my belly a bit later on in the show, all right, to end the show. It's a showstopper. Thank you. He really wants to just shame me on here. It's a thing with my mods. Random says, I said I want to go missing? ? You did say that.
What the hell?
This guy wants to go missing. You never get that feeling? You just want to go missing? You just want to
No.
check out? No? Okay. All right, good. All right,
Didn't say so.
you got your shit together. What do you do like in school? What do you do for fun? You doing keg stands? You boofing anything? What do you party hard, or you living like a wholesome and productive life? Speak on it.
I try to live a wholesome and productive life,
Nice.
although I don't have enough kind of intrinsic motivation to live productively. Still trying to figure out what I like to do for fun. I struggled with addiction for some time, so just that
okay. A
little bit
likely
of a
story.
stage in my life.
What kind of addiction were you struggling with?
Weed.
Oh,
Love it.
okay. And it was becoming a problem? It was holding you back in some way?
Yeah.
I see.
Dissociation, I'd say.
I struggle with YouTube addiction. I should be
That's
working.
fair. So do I.
I should be working right now. I should be earning money. Instead, I'm being a degenerate. It's fine. Brandon says, hello,
Yeah.
hello, Brandon. Thrill of the Chase says live scan. That's right. Smurf Zillarex said hi as well. Hello, welcome to the live stream, guys. It's a wholesome place. I hope you're having a blessed night. I struggle with your mom sucking my shit off, says Christopher. Yeah, and I think he meant that for me.
Got me on that one.
I think he meant that for me. Hydraulic says caller injected 1 marijuana. He's injecting it. Yeah.
Very high concentration, yes.
Yes.
Distilled.
Tidix says you'd be earning money if you showed that coconut. I told you, end of the show. Reese says we have to keep this tyrant in check, Tidix. Don't want him getting too full of himself. He means me. I'm getting cocky. I really like potatoes, but I don't think it's an addiction, says 1033. Oh yeah? What do you like to do with them? Tell us what the use is of these potatoes, and we'll get into it a little bit. Yeah. I once knew a man who was addicted to vodka who used to say like potatoes. LiveScan says you are what you smoke, weed. You are a weed.
Yeah.
So you're becoming a bit too much of a weed.
In the body.
You reeled it in. All right, what are you doing now? What have you replaced that addiction with? Hi, I love you too, Pentrucine.
Trying to replace it with just being more productive and leaning into my studies a little bit more.
Cool.
But
You get any exercise? You run around?
don't exercise as much as I should, but I do try to keep a clean diet if I can,
All right. Are
as
you
much as I can manage.
are you a War Thunder enjoyer, or are you more of a DayZ guy?
Didn't really play either of those growing up, so I'd say
Surprising.
DayZ. I enjoyed watching some playthroughs,
Okay.
but I never really got into War Thunder, to be honest.
What do you play? I assume everyone here
Don't.
is a gamer. No?
Not everybody, I
Okay.
would say. I mean, I used to play a lot of video games. I used to play a lot of FPS. I mean, I have over a month worth of my life kind of poured into Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Okay.
But that didn't really go anywhere. So
Ob's
kind of
asking where my
drew
wife
back
is.
on video games.
You turned your back on them. Hold on, we got to get into this. My AI girlfriend, you mean? She's just off camera. She's about to head out to work. I'm ranked 523 in Madden 22, says CWAG. Is that good? All right. Never played Madden. Guy's a bit smooth, says Livescan. He's talking about my brain. How many partners you played, Buck? He's asking how many fornications did you fornicate?
2 fornications thus far within my lifetime.
2 fornications, okay. He touches a little grass, touches a little, a bit of ass, bit of grass. All right, getting out there. So was there an event in your life that made you shut the door on video games? Did you just realize it was just taking too much time? Did you have that kind of post-nut clarity at any point? Speak on it.
I did have that post-nut clarity. I mean, I did
What caused
realize that, you know, it didn't really do me any good to just be playing video games a lot of the time. I did really get into the video games when the pandemic hit. So that just took up a lot of my time because, I mean, aside from working a job, being in school, I really didn't do as much of anything. Didn't get into sports. So I kind of have some regrets for not reaching out and involving myself in what I feel like I should have in high school.
Sure. We all
Kind
do.
of.
We all do. It's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Do you spend a lot of time? Do you have a brain
I
that's?
peaked in high school.
Do you have a ruminating brain? Do you have a brain that's like, oh, I should have done this, should have done that? Like anytime you're idle, like when you're in the back of the bus or whatever, or when you're just like staring at the wall, does your brain take you there? You just start thinking about where you zigged, where you should have zagged. You're having regrets. You want to go back and change things.
Most of the time, yeah. There's a lot of things that I wish, you know, I could do differently, or I wish I could have done differently to lead me to where I am now. But, you know,
Bob Ross,
that's the way
Devil
life
Brush.
works, right? You gotta move forward.
Me too, caller. Video games and weed really drain your time, says Bob. No, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Now, my brain's the same way.
But they do.
This is something all throughout. Geo Scotty, my beloved. I figured that would summon you here, QX. I was saying that when I use a female voice changer in VR chat, I tell people I look like Geo Scotty. I think you can see there's some similarities.
I can see the resemblance,
Yeah,
especially through
I think I can pull it off.
The jawline.
I got to grow
Sure.
my hair a little longer. Get catch a clean shave. I think I'm in the ballpark. Chris says, I just want to die of my chemical dependence. Is that so bad? You know what? This is a wholesome stream, so you do you, Pookie, if that's what you want to do. We won't get in your way. But, we like having you around for what it's worth. Yeah, my brain's the same. This is something I've always been kind of struggling with, is what I was just describing, basically, is my own projections. Just like whenever I'm idle, just thinking, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. It leads to a lot of self-loathing, right? It's a bit of a trap. I hope you don't let that consume too much of your time, because as we realize, there's no going back, right? There's no point. It's pointless to beat ourselves up. You're still very young. I like that you're already loathing yourself. That's nice. And that means you're ambitious. You know what I mean? There's a way we can spin this.
I try to be.
We can spin this into some
I try to be.
positivity. Yeah. It means you're ambitious. You got shit to do. So you've already slammed the door on video games. Let me say this though, like as an old gooner who still enjoys gaming, but I don't have much time for it. There may come a time in your life where you can return to gaming or some other kind of brain rot vice, but you can keep a handle on it, because the rest of your life will just be too filled with responsibilities for you to really lose yourself in it. For me, after I gave up drinking, I found I had a little bit more free time, and I wanted to go back to pursuing things that kind of captivated my younger self, captivated my inner child, if you will. So I find that, in my case, if I had to choose between like staying up very late at night drinking or getting in some gaming sessions, I'll choose the latter 10 times out of 10 now, and enjoy my life a lot more as a result. So just something that I've come upon as I've gotten older. Now, AC says, bandana, shame is subjective. Enjoy your vice, but make no mistake, it's still a vice. Right. AC, what's your vice? Live streams? Discord? Hanging out with us? Chick on the Tron is stunning, but the dancing's weird. I don't think she's a
I'd say it's
dancer.
best for a healthy balance between vices and, vices are a natural part of life. I would say for the human condition, there's no such thing as someone who can be 100% on the ball 10 times out of 10. I would say everybody has their thing. It's between people who keep them hidden and away from other people, and between people who share it. Right?
Okay, sure. Well, this is a place of sharing. James quit drinking. I never quit because I'm not a quitter, says Triton. Fair. Tidix is still mad at me because I bested him 10 times in a row in MK1. Sanders says, face she makes halfway through the cringe. So Gio Scotti is doing a TikTok dance here, obviously, which you know what? I bet her agent forced her to do this. It looks like there's a gun behind her back. She's not comfortable with it. No, I agree with AC. All right. Bitch slapping gooners is my vice, says AC. You can get paid to do that. Are you willing to stomp on nuts?
That you could do. You could probably.
AC's a gooner
honestly
too. She's a gooner too.
OnlyFans account.
She's one of us.
People would pay for that.
No, they do. They do. I miss Kitty now. Our German dominatrix used to call in and talk about that. Yeah, she'd stomp on balls for a living. All right. Amateum says she's too confident, self-esteem too high. Who? Gio Scotti? What do you mean? Why shouldn't she be? Larry says, may he who is without degeneracy cast the first stone. Degeneracy is kind of subjective as well. We had a guy in here last night who was saying that gooning was the root of evil, and it was spiritually corrupt in any form, under any circumstances, and it was just flat out wrong, and he could prove it scientifically, and he stated his case. It was an interesting discussion. Live scan, you're not suicidal, are you, caller? No. Are you? No, I wasn't getting that. No.
I wouldn't say that.
No, you're cool. You're cool.
No.
Trent says, when you go to dance at the party, do you prefer the YMCA or the mashed potato dance? He's asking if you're real American or not. The Crunker Strike tournament was promised to me 3,000 years ago, says Reese. You guys want a Crunker Strike tournament?
That's my nationality. I'll say that.
Oh, okay. All right. You guys want a Crunker Strike tournament? That's like a kind of 8-bitty looking Counter-Strike game on Discord that you can play for free. Okay, we can do that. I forgot about that. We can definitely do that. Tidix says, for real, though, AC and James have the same vice, trying to fix people who don't appreciate it or want it. I'm not trying to fix anyone. We're just having a wholesome live stream. I'm just here to listen. QX says, the keyboard smash roulette was promised to me. Oh, yeah, we got to bring that back, too. Thanks, guys. I actually appreciate that. Keyboard smash sweepstakes. Yeah, these guys want to bring back some gambling in here. Yeah, that's right. We're going to bring back that. Crunker Strike tournament. We got a lot of activities we got to get to in here. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you guys. All right. Well, you are a man who has everything in order. You dating any ladies right now?
No.
What's keyboard smash
dealing
sweepstakes?
with a lot of self-confidence issues on my front. So
Whoa. All right, hold on. Hold
on.
on. We got to get into that. What do you look like? Well, Sanders says, what's keyboard smash sweepstakes? You guess a number, how many keycaps are going to fly off. I smash the keyboard on the desk twice. Keycaps fly off. We count how many are missing. First person with the correct guess wins a prize. We've done cash giveaways for that. We've done gaming giveaways for that. So we have different prizes for that. So we want to bring that back to the show. I beat the Christ out of that keyboard so badly, it's in pieces. So I need to buy another smashing keyboard if we're going to do that. But we can bring that back. Okay, so back to you. You have confidence issues talking to the girls. But you've managed to fornicate with a couple of them. So what gives? What made those cases different for you?
I would say they're just one-offs that, led from a scenario of me not actively seeking those people out.
That's how it goes.
I mean,
Was there drinking involved?
just came. No.
Okay. Was there cause being involved?
Cause being what? Sorry.
Oh, I guess not. Okay, no cause being. That's good. Okay, so you met them at a party or what, like a function, and were you dating these people?
I was dating one person for quite a while, but we broke things off just due to irreconcilable differences. The second time around was just a one-off, and we met online.
Oh, you
on a
met like
dating app.
on a dating
Yeah.
app, and you just hooked up and never saw each other again?
Pretty much.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Now, the first one, irreconcilable differences. She wanted you to throw away your waifu body pillow?
Not not quite that,
Oh,
but
because that would have been grounds
just-
for divorce. Yeah.
oh, 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
If I were,
Yeah.
for more advanced in age and had I been married, I would say that, we just had a lot of differences with the way our lives were going, and we both had a lot of different things that happened growing up, which just led to a lot of different values, and we eventually grew apart. We were pretty strong for quite a while, but over time that just eroded with, lack of communication on both fronts.
I live my
especially
life a quarter mile at a time.
You lived your life a quarter mile at a time. She lived her life a whole mile at a time. And you just weren't on the same track.
more or less.
The world is your oyster. I mean, because that's all the world is.
We need to remember that. All right. We got Bikini. What is this called? Bikini TikTok back on the Goonatron.
Interesting.
Goon. It's a new bit I'm trying out. It wasn't very good. Okay. So you guys split. You're going in different directions. You're 20. Okay. YT says, do you believe the bro is 20 years old? He's pushing 50. You're saying you have...
No, I've had this voice since I was pretty young. So
Okay. You've always been 50.
Yeah,
I like that.
I've always been 50. I feel as though I'm 50 years old mentally.
Okay.
At least miserable to that point.
Pinterest, you
That's
like
it.
the bit. Thank
Love
you.
it.
Thank you. No, I'm looking for honest feedback. The world is your oyster. That's all the world really is. That's Adam Carolla from Loveline back in the day. Old call-in radio show for advice on life, addiction, romance. Now, we've been called the Jerry Springer for gamer degenerates in here. And currently we're talking to Lime on this very wholesome live stream. And Lime's been telling us that while he's fornicated with a couple of goth baddies, he struggles to drum up the confidence to approach further women. Is that true?
Yes,
Okay.
that is true.
Wow. So you've had a girlfriend for a while, but still you find it hard to approach. What do you think? Are you somebody who suffers from a bit of social anxiety?
I'd say I'd probably suffer from social anxiety. I mean, I've also been, assessed for a couple of different things, but no conclusive results. So
Okay. All right.
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay. That's fine. We don't need any more ladies in your life. We got to focus on the school for now, right?
I'd say so. I mean, especially given, my academics are not in the place that I believe they should be.
Sure.
So,
Sure. Okay. Think of women as subhuman, far more approachable that way, says Reese.
I don't know if that's the healthiest way to go about it, but whatever floats your boat.
Maybe not the most wholesome thing to do, but he's trying to help. Reese is trying to help. Now, how about this? I bet you met your first girlfriend when you guys were in school together. You had classes together. Is that the case?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that is.
So let's just recreate that scenario. It'll happen organically, right? So you're going to school, you got people in your class, you're gonna have class projects. You just like obviously just treat them with respect, be nice to them, see if you can form some sort of friendship, take it from there. I wouldn't put too much stress on this. If you're in your 30s and still saying this, it gets trickier, right? Because you don't have an opportunity to mingle with people except at work. And you're not supposed to be trying to bang your colleagues, obviously, at work. You can get fired for that. But if you were in your 30s, I would say like you need to find a third place other than your home and your workplace where you can go and mingle, right, with the opposite sex and do activities together, like join a club or something, play D&D, I don't know, go to a Muay Thai gym or something. But in your case, I think it's just going to come naturally. You're going to have, again, you're going to school, you're going to university, you're going to have mixers, you're going to have events, you're going to have classes with females. You got your eyes on, are there any goth baddies in your biology class?
None of which that have caught my eye. I usually keep to myself a lot of the time.
All right, we
So,
believe you. It'll happen.
That doesn't help my case.
It'll happen eventually. You're fine. You're
I'd say
fine.
so.
Yeah. Okay. So you're in school. What's the debt situation going to be at, by the way, when you get out of there?
Ooh, it's going to be rough, but I'll be able to hopefully repay it with whatever career trajectory I plan to take. I always kept my finances pretty serious. I'm always serious about my finances. So.
You sound like a serious man. I believe that. Or, hear me out. Well, Bandana Dan says chicks love debt. It's true. It means you're a bad boy. Or you can leave America forever and never pay it. Some people do that too. I'm just presenting options.
That is certainly an option, although I don't exactly feel comfortable with having Interpol on my case. So,
does he know V&V Nation as live scan? Indigo says, I love V&V Nation. Interpol. There's no Interpol. You're fine. You can definitely hide in Thailand or somewhere forever. The challenge will be getting a valid visa in whatever country you run away to. Nobody's coming after you over student loan debt. I know this because I know a lot of people who've done that. I live in Asia. Bandana says, tell caller I can give him free advice. What they will do is eventually they'll give your case to a loan officer or some like one of these debt collectors, and they'll call your mom. And they'll be like, he better come back here and pay. And she'll be like, he's been gone 20 years. And they'll say, oh, he'd better come back or we're going to take your home. They'll start lying. They can't do anything. Amateum says debt max, credit card max. That's right. But anyways, I'm not strongly advocating for that. It's just it's an option. If somebody's on the brink of like, I'm going to throw myself out the window over this crippling debt. Remember, you always have a parachute called Leave the Country Forever. Indigo says, I saw V&V Nation live in Seattle about 10 years ago. Bandana Dan says, I was once paralyzed by approaching women. It's less complicated than I ever imagined. Okay, paralyzed. Debt is an illusion, says Jocelyn. It's true. It's a myth. All right. We're giving horrible advice right now.
That's okay.
That's not
it's up to me
real.
to follow it or not.
Money's like not real, man. All right.
No, I know. Money's a fiction. They
fiction.
constantly print it off, and the dollar keeps depreciating.
There
That's
we
why.
go. My friend's a racist. Says just think you aren't the
Figure it out.
crackhead in the alley. It's true. Remember that. Torvok says next time you talk to a girl, just act like you're talking to a guy. Triton says, debt collectors suck. I always pretend that I died in a really awesome way, like jumping my truck over a creek or drinking too many beers to impress some babes. When they call, you tell them, who you looking for, Ron? No, I'm Ron's buddy. He died jumping his truck over a creek. He really impressed those babes. And how do they receive that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Amateum says, when you die, you leave the debt to your children, then they can leave it to their children ad infinitum. Okay. Bandana Dan says, slap her on the ass and say, good game. That's how you get the chicks. Oop, now I'm gooning again, says Lego Man. We got Bikini TikTok on the Goonatron. Tack says, is James gay and base? Canadian oxymoron. Untrue. There are based Canadians. I'm no longer based and gay. We're wholesome now.
Oh, yeah.
We start a new arc. Indigo says, if you're seeking to approach women, do not have alternative motives. She's a person with her own agency. I like that.
That I can agree with.
Okay, that makes sense.
I can agree with. That is a healthy and wholesome approach.
Bit fruity. No, it's wholesome. Yeah, you're right. It's wholesome. Itsy B says, women love men who smell good. Check your self-care routine. Find a good perfume. Cologne, eh? Hold on. Let me check with AI girlfriend. Hey,
I do have...
Hey, Gorlock. Svetlana. What's her name again? Hey, sweetheart. Hey, there she is. Okay. Now, a girl in the chat is saying a man's smell is very important. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. So how did I smell when we met? Can you remember?
Yes. Good.
I smelled good. What does good smell like? Is smelling good just not smelling bad?
Not only that.
Okay, not only
how
that.
it makes you feel.
How it makes you feel?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You dirty girl. When did you take your first big breath of James?
When?
Yeah, like...
2 years ago.
Really? You're smelling me at work?
No.
She co-signs that. Okay. We're getting put on game by the ladies in the chat. Honor says, my life's at an all-time low. My dealer just blocked me. He's also my ex-lover, so I thought we were cool. Banging the dealer. Banging the plug. Getting plugged by the plug.
Oh, man.
I'm freaking because I don't know where to get my shit. I'm freaking out, guys. Honor, I thought you were off the tweaking. I thought you were clean from that. Whoa, what's going on, Honor? We don't like that for we got some people who struggle with drugs in the chat. We have time for them. It's a wholesome live stream. Best to approach.
I can't take up any more time. I don't want to dominate this entire call.
No, we'll let you go. You've been great though. No, you're the most normal person who ever called in, probably. Yeah, you're fine. You're going to be a scientist and cure herpes for us, please.
Maybe. We'll see if I can manage.
Okay, thank you, Pookie. We'll cast you back into the sea. You call back anytime. I want to hear some updates.
That you shall. Take care.
That was Lime from somewhere in North America. All right, let's deal with Honor here. Not math, she says, just the blow ski. Why are you freaking out then? You'll be fine. You don't need blow to survive. You're fine. You think you're going to go through hardcore blow withdrawal? How much blow are you doing? Honor, just come sit here with us. It's fine. You don't need that. You're okay. You're not going to like go into convulsions or something. You're worried. I was worried. I was worried you're deep into like a meth thing again. Okay. Based and blow pilled. Why am I talking? There's nobody on the line. What's wrong with me? All right. Let's get back to the chat. Live Scan says Arabian oils, not the shelf stuff. I can't be sober, says Honor. What do you mean? Not with that attitude. What do you mean you can't be sober? You're sober right now. And you're talking to us. You're thumbing away. You're productive. You're fine. Why don't you just sit here and do nothing? Breathe. You can't be telling yourself crazy shit like that. Come on, man. I can't be sober. That's what a wild thing. Like, think about, process that. Process what you just typed for a minute. That's some wild shit. I can't be sober. You literally can be. You are. Okay? It's fine. One of us. Just sit here and goon. We got Bikini TikTok on the line. It's not the life for me. It's sad. It is sad. We've been urging you to get with Narcanon for, how long have you been hanging out here? Like a year, almost? You've been around a while, Honor. We care about you. We've been urging you to connect with and actually go to meetings with your local Narcanon, where you have people who completely understand what you're going through, and they're further along the path to healing than you are, and they'll help you. Why don't we just do that? Like, just take control of your life back. Or maybe have it for the first time. You got nothing to lose. We believe in you. This is a wholesome live stream now. AC says drugs are bad. MK. All right. Bob says sobriety is tough at first. Just keep it going. Well, Honor doesn't want to get sober. That's the thing, right, Honor? You don't want to get sober. So we're waiting for you to want to get sober, and then we're cheering for you 100%. Honor needs to find a good white man that can red pill her into success and teach her to raw dog life. Now, Honor, if you talk to her, she's tough. She's got ambition. She's a drug addict, and it's holding her back. My wife's a man's is Big Snake. Moderation is a good goal to start with. You can't moderate drug addiction, as you know. Reese says, I think we should get Honor and Extreme Dad in contact with one another. Whoa, no. Oh, imagine if they're in the same state. No. Sanders says, try thinking about cool shit like robots or guns or robots with guns. There you go. Or dancing TikTok girls on Bikini TikTok. Tidix, that's what young James used to say before he became lame. Now I'm just a quitter. It's true. All right, what else did I miss in the chat here? Let's see. You can get way more value out of. Whoa! Don't listen to Shaman. He is in fact an evil rabbi. The name checks out. Who's Extreme Dad's Honor? You guys stop, please. Don't do that. He's another drug addict, and he's using a drug that's even worse than the one you're using, and you're not allowed to talk to him ever. Big Snake says, what if we don't really need to control of our lives, James? Oh, we're doing some Fight Club? You're going to let go of the steering wheel? Where's his at? Honor, stop it. YT says, James remembers all callers, obviously. I love them all. I love you all. All right, nobody currently in the call-in queue, so we're just going to talk together for a minute here. Tidic says, honor and extreme dad should have kids together. Yeah, for sure. Live Scan says, Coke is crap, it's chemical, stick to herb. Ragnar says, I watched a doc about drug addicts in Appalachia, and the whole town's addicted. Started watching by judging them, then had lots of sympathy after hearing their stories. QX says, honor extreme are a match made in heaven. Yeah, for sure. RLW says, quitting stuff you're addicted to does suck balls, not going to lie. Moto says, rude of you to deny true love, James. Mortis Freya, my lung collapsed. I went from smoking ciggies to drinking. Addiction's a curse that's hard to break. Can we now go from drinking to another addiction, like addicted to hugging puppies? Maybe we can find something else for you. Maybe going to the gym. What's going on back here? What time do you work today?
I'm about to go.
You're about to go? Oh, okay. You're still on. They didn't cancel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just check. Just check.
To wear masks.
Okay. QX says, remember, we talk to Frank every day. What's Frank hooked on? Tidic says, nobody wants to get sober. They just want other things more, like a healthy life or to fix relationships. They want other things more. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. John Boy says, today must be drug talk day. Glad I'm here for this TED talk. No, it's just Honor is saying she's feeling bad because she can't score. Honor, can I ask you? You were dating your dealer, and he blocked you. Well, what happened? You guys got in a fight? It sounds like that's probably bothering you too. If you want to get something off your chest. Pentrusine says, changing subjects. What games do you like, James? You know, probably my favorite genre still is a good old RTS. Pardon me, guys. Yeah, I grew up on the old Command and Conquer series, Warcraft, that kind of stuff. But these days I play all sorts of things when I have time. Last game I played was a bit of Chivalry 2, if I want some chaos, some quick chaos. Bubble says, why do men like boobies? It's just like fat on the chest. Something deep inside of us, isn't it? I think boobies to men indicate that the person is like breedable and you know, a good bearer of children. It's the same reason, like, why would you want a fat ass or hips or any of this stuff? It's indicators of health, I think. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a gooner like you. Honor says, he just effing blocked me, no context. I think it's because we're coworkers, and it was getting him a lot of shit because he's like 40. Okay. We listen and we don't judge. Namaste. Honor's 19 years old, if I recall correctly. Her dealer, who she was sleeping with, is 40. Okay. Honor isn't a real person, says QX. Yes, you're okay. Honor isn't a real person. Okay. All right. Because if she was a real person, I'd be pretty worried about her right now. And I'd probably want to go fight her parents. Jesus Christ. Okay, Honor, we like you, buddy. This is fantastic. I'm so happy that the man who is keeping you addicted to hard drugs and who's old enough to be your father has stopped giving you drugs and banging you. You're framing this like it's a bad thing. This is a huge win for you, for us, for society. Okay. Best news I've heard all month. Absolutely fantastic. All right. Block him back forever and forever. Change Goonatron. All right. That was Bikini TikTok on the Goonatron. We're going to mix it up. We've got the classic playlist here. Let's see. Got some of these old cosplay videos. We might bring one of these old cosplayers back. Shall we? We're having a great time. Psylocke cosplay. Oh, Tanya Bayer. We haven't had her on here in a million years. Tanya Bayer. Let me throw the ad up in here. Let's go. Tanya Bayer cosplay. No, Extreme Dad's too old for Honor. He's too old for that. Dude, bro's in his deep into his 30s. No. If you guys actually try to set them up, I'm going to give you AIDS. Okay, that's a promise. I'm going to find you. I'm going to give you AIDS. Don't do that. Anya is such a lucky woman. She never had to worry about James cheating because he argues with drug addicts in America while she's at work. You hear that, honey? They say you're lucky because you never have to worry about me cheating while you're at work because I spend all day arguing with American drug addicts.
Aww.
See? It's a wholesome live stream. It's a wholesome live. Joke's on you, I already have AIDS. Well, I'll give you COVID-25 then. All right. Where are you? Getting ready for work? Okay, she's getting ready for work. James, you dated your girlfriend at 18. What do you mean? What do you mean at 18? My girlfriend? I dated an 18-year-old girl when I was 18. Yes, that's true. James says older men often like younger women because they're easier to control, more suggestible. 40 and 19 is insane. That's not an even playing field. And the 19-year-old's going to always push back. I'm very mature. I had a boyfriend when I was 10, you know. It's like, yeah, Knieshna. 19 is a child. The thing is, the 19-year-old will never see it that way, and I get it. They can't see it that way, and they think we're all being stupid boomers. I'm the exception. I just like older guys because I'm really ambitious and mature. Yeah. And the 40-year-old's like, yeah, you are. You're very special. Come here so I can groom you. Reese says, Honor, Extreme Dad is some rainy day. Stop it. Honor says, I'd F anyone for Coke. Where's your dad, Honor? Can we get your dad to call in? Is he alive? Is your dad alive? I can't remember. I probably asked you this before, but I can't remember. All right, we got Psylocke, Tanya Bayer cosplay on the Goonatron. Any Psylocke enjoyers here? We're stupid boomers. She's trying to date one, says Blue Goblin. Facts. My dad is shit, obviously, says Honor. Can we pay a hobo to spit on him? I suppose that's still assault. Can we get Honor to call in, says QX? Can we get Honor to call in? All right, we got our next caller. Please welcome Honor. Hop in the queue. Honor's not on Discord anymore. She like sold her phone for a fix or something, and now she's got to install it again. Honor should call in. We haven't talked to her for a long time. Honor, make a Discord and call James. Yeah. QX is actually asking you to make a Discord and call James because once you're in the server, QX is going to try to introduce you to another drug addict to create chaos. Okay. Just so we're all clear that we all see what's going on here. Honor says, I want to, but I can't figure it out, gang. What do you mean? You did it before. You just download the app from the App Store. It doesn't really require anything else. Tidix says, I remember you kicked Honor from the Discord. I'd turn to drugs too if that happened to me. No, we never kicked Honor from anything. Honor says, what type of drug addict? Fent. In his case, Fent. All right, we're on the air with Vistas. James, I know you see me, says Doggy Dog. I see you, Doggy Dog, and I love you. Wholesome live stream tonight.
Hello.
Vistas, are you there?
Hi, James.
Hi. Okay, we got our favorite resident femboy on the line with us. Now, Vistas, we had in the old Discord voice chat last night. We had a lot of trans enjoyers in there. A lot of trans enjoyers.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, what are your thoughts on? We talked about this last time, but yeah. You're a femboy. We're talking about chasers that you've encountered. You didn't have a very positive outlook about chasers in general. Now, let me pose it to you like this, okay? Trans baddies need love too, right?
I don't know if Steve from The Office is a baddie, but I mean, if they pump themselves with enough estrogen, I guess anything's possible.
What are your thoughts on that, as someone kind of in that space? Men who present as straight, but enjoy, the lady boys. Where do you think that comes from? You have any thoughts?
Just closeted homosexuality, or just being so affluent you do whatever you want with your life and you just try anything,
Affluent.
I guess.
I've tried everything else. It's about taboos. Interesting. Okay, everyone needs some loves his teal water. You think it's a homosexuality thing, but the trans people could be post-op, and they present as women. They look like women. I mean, I know not all trans people look like. Okay, yeah, but just hypothetically, like for example, the guys who go to Thailand, right? Those trans people, they present as women. Obviously, there are clues that they're not, but they're trying their best to, and a lot of them pull it off. What do you think in that case? Still homosexual?
I mean, I guess if it comes down to if you believe that if the socks are on, it's not gay, it follows that same logic.
Wow, interesting. I wasn't expecting that from you. Okay, interesting. All right, do you guys agree? You think still gay? Chat's basically saying yes. Home of sexual, says QX. We are. We're the wholesome home of sexual here in the live stream tonight. Ragnar says they're gay or they are so into corn and pushing limits they want to try something new, but ultimately you think it comes back to gay. Interesting. I've told this anecdote before, but I met a guy running a bar in Bangkok whose girlfriend was trans, and he was an American white guy who was just like, I asked him about this. He got very triggered. Yeah, maybe that could have been a red flag, but he was just like, no, I'm not gay. I'm not into dudes at all. Gross. I don't like their bodies. I don't like their scent. Nothing. I like trannies. That was his thing. That was his thing. He dated women before, and then he went to trans. Yeah. Are we talking about Rich? Ask QX. I'm not allowed to say.
Did he just never get to drop the skirt? Was she always like, oh no, not tonight, honey. I'm on my period every day, forever?
Regarding his trans girlfriend, I don't know how they got down, to be honest. I met his trans girlfriend. I mean, seemed like a nice person, like very demure, kind of quiet, calm, energy. Yeah. Presented very feminine. I mean, I could tell because, you know, I've been around. But I could see her fooling people. Yeah, if that was
been around. James, have you ever been a Thai lady boy? Did you ever put your hat in the ring?
No, I'm not wired that way. But I spent a lot of time in Thailand. Like I lived there, in bars like that, in bars where there's trans people in there, like probably working the bar or just hanging out trying to score. You can't look. The thing is, if you're in the red light, pink light areas of Southeast Asia, you can't really get away from it, and then it just becomes normal. Like in the sense that it's like you go into a bar, and it's like most of the people in there, whatever they are, the strippers, the waiters, whatever they are, they will be women, but there'll always be a few trans people in there too, and you're just always around it. So you talk to them, they talk to you, and you're. At first, it was. Yeah, it was okay. I didn't have any experience with it. I was like, what's going on? You have an Adam's apple and a deep voice, but you look like a woman. Like, you can imagine. But then after a while, you chat with them, and it just becomes normal. It's all right, just normal people. This is a long time ago, too. This is why I got kind of a chuckle out of the whole the trans happening, let's call it, in America, in the West, because Thailand has just been living with this as just normal for decades and decades and decades. Like, it was just never a big deal then. In terms of like, how can we live with trans people? We need more toilets. We need this. We need that. It's like Thailand just gets on with it. They never really freaked out about this. And when I saw what the West was going through with this topic, I always thought, like, why don't you just ask Thailand? Why don't you just ask them? They've
what is the history behind that, James? Do you know like when that started? Like what that was all about?
I don't know if there's one event, like one day the king of Thailand declared 10% of all men must be trans, or I don't think there's any one like event like that. The thing is, they're a Buddhist culture, so their views on sexuality are quite different than us growing up in like, Christian West or like Muslim countries or something like that. So there's a lot less judgment in that regard. For example, like trans people go to worship in temple, totally normal. I mentioned this before. In Thai, they've created kind of their own language. Males will tack on certain words at the end of sentences. Females will tack on certain words at the end of sentences to keep them polite. And trans people have their own words that they tack on. They don't have their own pronouns per se, but they do have some, because their language doesn't work like that. But yeah, they've created their own system, and everyone knows it, and everyone just goes with it. Now, that's not to say they don't get kind of a little bit shit on. Like, for example, in popular culture, in movies and television, the trans people often play kind of crazy, outlandish, goofball characters. They seldom get to play serious roles. Sometimes they do, probably more so than in the West, but still, there's still a little bit of not take them seriously. Transinet in the back. AI girlfriend. This incel just called you trans. Isn't that rude? She doesn't.
Damn. You know what?
She's okay.
They just wish they were this good.
She's okay with it. She's untriggerable. Bubble Cat says men suck dick better than women. Would you agree with that?
100%. A man knows what a man wants. A woman could never understand.
Makes sense. Okay,
Now,
I'm a
let me
James.
ask you
Hey,
this,
Mrs.
James.
James. Go
Is
ahead.
AI gooning the future, though?
I am a chaser, yes. AI gooning the future? AI gooning's here. You tell me.
Because I was talking with Extreme and Frank earlier, and like Extreme called in the other night and was talking about him doing the phone sex operator. I was thinking, why not just hook up a text-to-speech chatbot and turn that thing on 24/7? Passive income.
Why not? Sounds like a
that's
side hustle
exactly
for
what
you.
the person wants, too.
It's true. Tidex says, ladyboys will suck it till them teeth are in your ass. That's not gay. It's just hiring the best person for the job. All right. Thanks for weighing in. Jocelyn says, wow, I'm jelly now. What are you jelly about, Joss? AC says, Anya, can you grab a pet fur baby and share with the class? I think she's got to go to work. Doesn't want to get covered in hair, probably.
I got Jojo.
You got one of them? You're going to bring her over here? You have to roll yourself. She's
I'd
covered
love
in
to
white
see her
hair.
right now.
She's covered in white hair.
Are you going to
You want me to hold her? They want you to hold her. AC wants you to present the cat to the class.
presenting the cat?
There it is. This is Jojo the cat. There you go. And Anya, AI girlfriend. Now with cat feature. I pay extra for that. I don't think she likes. She doesn't like it when you hold her, right?
She's saying no.
All right. Sanders says, round of applause for my boy James. He's got game. Thank you. Chad always simps for James's AI girlfriend. It's true. They do simp for you. I like that. Christopher says, I have 5 cats. Do you? We have 3. We're about to have 2. Because the original owner for one of them is coming here in about an hour and a half.
I just learned another new Chinese recipe.
Chinese recipe?
Yeah.
For cooking cats?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, you're saying that's what we're going to do
Yeah.
with the 3rd cat?
Yeah.
I would cook that one.
Yeah, that one is like it's old.
That
meat,
one's been
not
on the
fresh.
streets. Yeah, that one doesn't have good meat. All right.
Why does he have an Adolf haircut?
Who, me?
No, the cat.
An Adolf haircut? Yeah, that's why we chose that
Yeah.
cat. Christopher says, my cat's names are Pablo, Cosmo, Jupiter, Frankie, and Mavis. Okay, this guy cats hard. Cat enchiladas. John Boy says, LMAO. Ha ha ha. Edgelord Anya. That's right. Tidex says, don't give your cat away to deadbeat father. What do you call me a deadbeat cat dad? That checks out. Anyways, what the hell are we talking about? I don't know. It's a wholesome live stream tonight. Let me be wholesome to you. You're a nice guy. We like chatting with you. We want you to reach all your goals. Taco de gato. Honor wants us to taco up our cats. Honor is still here. Can you talk to Honor? Can you be wholesome to Honor as I'm wholesome to you? Honor's struggling with a blow addiction. You know anything about that? We're trying to get her to stay clean. We like her sober. We like that for her. We want her to white knuckle through it. Any advice?
I've been around people like that. Like the story I had of doing coke and then dry scooping pre-workout. That was because my coworker at the time was struggling with his coke addiction. He was trying to cut it off, and so me and the other guy were like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll be accountable here with you too. We'll go ahead and do it with you.
Yeah.
And just the biggest thing is having someone directly with you in your life that will hold you accountable, that you trust to hold you accountable.
Okay. I think Honor might be lacking that. We're trying to be your accountability buddies. Honor needs a prescription for Vyvanse. Problem solved. Oh, what does that do? Speak on it. All right. Tidix is saying, James, I raised you better than that. Don't give your child away. So the orange cat, the reason the orange cat's going, and the orange cat might come back later, but the orange cat originally had what happened with that? It was a street cat, and a woman was kind of feeding it outside, because she already had too many cats. She couldn't take them in, she said. So I was in a cat group chat where, cat owners, try to help each other out. She's like, hey, can anyone take this cat? He's a street cat. I've been feeding him. He's a nice cat. It looks like he broke his leg. He hurt himself, and he's not doing too well, and it was the winter time. So I said, because I'm a sucker and I love cats, I'm like, all right, I'll take him. I thought I was going to take him for like a month or something. A month turned into about 5 years. This whole time she's been checking in on him, and she's been actually sending him food and being a part of his life. But she feels responsible. She's always said, one day, she lives in Spain now. She's like, one day I'll come back and pick him up. And it looks like that day has come. And for us, this guy, because he was a street cat, all of his back teeth were rotted, and we had to remove them. Bye, sweetie. You have a good one. Break a leg.
Mikey, bye-bye. Never see you again.
Mikey's the name of that cat.
Miss you.
All of his back teeth were rotted out, and we had to take him in to get a medical procedure to remove them. But he can't chew hard food, so you have to prepare this kind of special soft food for him. We're about to go on the road for a couple weeks, and it's just we go on the road a lot. So with the other cats, we just leave them with dry food, and they're fine. We put a camera on them to monitor them. We have somebody come and change the litter box. But this cat needs to be fed daily. So it's all kind of just falling into place where this woman's like, you know what? I'll take him while you guys are on the road for work, and I'll probably be taking him back to Spain. And we're like, okay. What's his owner's dietary habits? Good question. I'm going to ask her that. She'll be here in about, an hour and 20 minutes. We'll grill her. Okay, sorry, this is a boring topic. Let's get back to gooning.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We got Vistus online. Vistus, is there anything you want to talk to us about tonight? Anything on your mind?
I think globalism is underrated. I think we need to all submit to the World Economic Forum.
You're a globalist?
Absolutely.
One world, one
if we're going to get out and get on, we need to all be one.
What do you mean
we need
get
all
on the
of
moon?
Africa's resources.
Okay.
I'd get out in the solar system, start making the interplanetary highway that we have planned out.
Caller's been playing Star Citizen. I get it. Okay. Man. All right. Hold on. What's going on in the chat here? What are you guys debating? Make him get on live stream so we can vote if he's a good pet owner. The lady who's coming to pick up that cat is a very serious cat owner. She has lots of cats. She donates. Her family's wealthy. She donates lots of money to helping stray cats and street cats. She's a real one. L caller, L, hell nah. World government. Caller's rage baiting. I think caller's obviously rage baiting. Enjoy your chains, says AC. The global elite. No, we're not. I'm not going to go on reptilian rants again tonight. We know that you're rage baiting. It's fine. Let me ask you though, all reptilian overlording aside, if the world moved towards really having one culture, I think that would be a real goddamn shame. What are your thoughts on that? Because something I like about America is you don't even find one culture state to state in the United States. You know what I mean? Like there might be certain states where you fit in better than others, and you have the freedom to move around and find your place. And I like that about America. I think that's cool.
You're right, but at the same time, with culture, it's great. The history and the sentiment is awesome. I think under a one world government, there's still room for that. It's not that you have to give up everything. It's just that your leaders now have higher bosses above them. And you're welcome to keep your culture as long as it fits within the system.
Sure. And where's the capital of this one world government located? Does it start with an I?
I wouldn't say it has to start with an I, and it doesn't have to be Sandy. I think it would be as simple as just the same thing we've always been doing with the UN. That's out in what, Craig? I can't remember. I don't keep up with the UN.
It's a wholesome live stream, you know. I'm not taking the rage page. I'm not taking. It's a wholesome live stream. We're having a good time. India. Let's put the capital in India. No, caller's trolling. Capital's obviously Agartha. All right. Do you really like this idea?
In all seriousness, I have sat down, thought about it, and I was just like, you can't trust people to be independent. Too many people are just so brain dead or caught up in their own life and don't think about anyone else, to the point where it's genuinely concerning if they can be trusted to be their own person.
What
And
do you
it
mean?
almost makes
What?
sense.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, for sure.
Almost makes sense.
You
But
want
at the same time, then you come back to reality and you're like, no, that's the stupidest shit ever.
No. Hear me out. What if we had a, let's call it Big Brother, to make decisions for us, so it could free us to be better consumers, or to at least be more productive for the state? What do you think?
I think that would be great. I think, definitely a universal income. We all get our ration tickets. Let's go ahead and revise the language while we're at it, though.
Oh, yeah.
So that way we're all on the same page.
Okay. Yeah. And to keep us on the same page, we should outlaw a lot of language. We should outlaw a lot of language. And while we're at it, ideas. I think we're onto something. I like this.
I personally
this sounds
would
wholesome.
like to sit at a desk and just burn books that fall out of a tube. I think that would be a pretty good job in that future.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. You know what temperature books burn at? I think it's somewhere around Fahrenheit 451. Reese says, Big Brother is making me gay. Well, Big Brother has a special plan for you. Bandana says, this dude's into femboys and communism. You'd be popular in university. You should go enroll. Let's get into
I did
university.
environmental science for a bit. I just don't have the time for it, though.
You'd be the coolest kid on campus with this ideology and lifestyle. JG says, we don't have a large enough robot slaves that took over enough jobs for universal income. 451 mentioned, yeah. They'd love you in Tel Aviv. You'd be a hit. Let's do a year overseas. I'm thinking Tel Aviv, yeah. Putin says, communism and femboys. Vosh, is that you? Live scan says, chat's making my hair go curly. Jeez. Tax says, Reese has always been gay. His big brother is base Chad, jealous small dick energy. Why are you attacking Reese in the chat? Oh my goodness. Hunter Blouser, we should let ChatGPT be the president of the world. It's about time somebody talks some sense around here. Show me the kitty. I'm about to sleep, says Tidex. I don't care about the coconut. Show me the cat before you wreck his home. That cat is hiding somewhere. Let's see if I can conjure him. I don't know where he is. Mikey!
Please go get him.
Mikey! I don't see him, actually. I wonder if he ran under the bed or something. I'll try to find him later. I'll have to leave the stream for like 10 minutes hunting him. Like, I don't know where he is in this place. Piss, yes. All right, Vistas, thank you for sharing. We got some more callers in the queue. We're going to get after them. Always a pleasure.
Hi, James.
Bye, Pookie. Slay the house down, boots. Very wholesome, very wholesome. We got Pablo and AC up next. Haven't talked to AC in a while. Looking forward to catching up with her. We got Pablo on the line with us now. Pablo, are you there?
Hello.
Pablo Binks.
Hey.
Welcome
Hey,
back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. I feel welcomed.
Welcome back to the
How are you
show.
doing today, James?
It's the call-in show for degenerate gamers and gooners. Please welcome back, Pablo. This is James Midlife Crisis live, only on YouTube. Vertical Lives. Let's check in with the algorithm. Tony 2012, Harambe, Boys and Girls Scouts of America, Jeffrey Epstein, The Diddler, only on YouTube Live. Pablo.
Do you have any clapping soundboards? Hold on. There we go.
Pablo, where are you calling us
all
from?
we needed. South Africa, dog.
Let's go. Whereabouts in South Africa?
Dude. Cape Town, the mother city, dog.
Sir
It's
Nimbly,
beautiful here.
Sir Nimbly Bottom says, God, how I missed your QVC voice, Jimmy. It's been a while. Oh, you recognize the QVC music. You're a real one. Nimbly Bottoms has been here a long time. All right. God's country, South Africa. Now,
Yeah.
We've spoken to you before. You're one of those Afrikaans people, yes?
Yes, I am.
That's right. Okay. So how's life there?
Right.
Are you trying to leave, or are you going to stay? And how are you getting along with everyone over there?
Dude. So honestly, I'm leaving. I'm leaving South Africa, dog. Next year, I'm looking to go overseas. South Africa's gorgeous, bro. It's my home, but there's nothing for me here, unfortunately, and it sucks, but it's the reality, bro. I love everybody here. Dude, South Africa is so diverse. You get people from all over. Nice being able to like connect with people like that, because they've all got different walks of life, dog. We're all at the same place, but we've all had completely different experiences, which is super awesome.
I feel you. Why are you leaving? You said there's nothing for you there. Do you mean jobs wise? Like is the economy shit, or are people just not going to hire you, or what? James, can you put on what does that say? Sorry, I got cracks in my monitor. Let me see if I can read this. Mimo. Okay, I'll write that down. We'll check that out, QX. Yeah, speak on it, buddy. What's going on? You can't get work?
Dude. Yeah, well, look, I mean, entry-level positions are pretty easy to find, like waitering and stuff like that. It's not a problem, but the main problem here is our job market with like actual degrees. Like most people who I know who have studied their full 4 or 5 years, got their degree, are still looking for jobs to this day, or they've just completely switched into an industry that they never thought in a million years that they'd be doing. And it's tough, dude. It's tough. Everybody needs a job nowadays here, and not everybody is. You're either too qualified or you're not qualified enough for the position.
Okay.
And honestly, I mean, South Africa also, our economy is like completely fucked, like so shit. Am I allowed to cuss? Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay, thank you. It would make a lot more sense for me to go overseas and make as much money as I possibly can in a different currency and just come back and live my life here. Because most currencies are like 3-4 times the rand, the South African rand. And it's sad, dog. Back in the days, obviously not the good days. The back in the days was terrible. South Africa had a really fucking terrible past, but our economy was still pretty good back then. It came at a massive trade-off, though. Segregation.
Okay. All right. So where are you going to go? Where's next for you? It's interesting hearing from someone calling in from Africa. I think you're the only one that we've had. So it's interesting to hear your perspective. Tell caller to move to Arania, says QX. Yeah, where are you gonna move to next? What do you think? You got some places?
I'll tell you. There was a point in time. This was a really rough point in my life, though, guys. I was online dating a girl from Syria, so for a while I was convinced, hell-bent, that I was gonna cross the Lebanese border into Syria. But right now it's changed to America or Europe, dude. Europe would be the place. Or I've got some friends up in Scotland. So I'll go there and maybe do like offshore oil rig work.
Okay. Offshore oil rig work.
Yeah.
Interesting. That could be lucrative, right? Okay.
Yeah. It's just, dude, it's scary. I think about oil and I think like in 10 years from now, what's our opinion on oil gonna be, dog? Because it's already kind of bad.
Yeah.
We unfortunately have to have oil, though. I don't think oil is going to be in our future not for very long. It'll obviously be for quite long, but not for an extended period of time.
Okay. QX
we
says
eventually have to get smarter.
I've met South Africans in the U.S. and they're cool people. South Africans are all over Asia now too, actually. I met a lot of your people, black and white South Africans, in Beijing, in China. Quite a few of you over here doing different things, going to school, trying to get businesses going. Yeah, I'm starting to see a lot of that all throughout my my travels in Asia as well. Some of you guys are saying you're meeting them in the U.S. too. He's talking about Serpent CA. That's one of them. That was a South African white guy who spent a lot of time in China. I forget why he had to leave, but now he has a YouTube channel basically about trashing China. Hunter says, we use oil for everything that's not going to change in the next century. Replying to what the caller was saying about oil. Yeah, is that something that you've got your mind on a lot? I've got to be honest, it's not something I really think about. It's beyond my pay grade as a goofy gooner on YouTube. But I like to hear that some of you guys have thoughts. An oil shortage will be manufactured, says Sean's Ghost. Okay. I know that for Canada, I mean, a lot of the economy is propped up on the Albertan oil. That's about where my extent of research ends. Oil runs the world, says Hydraulic Monkey. Absolutely. Okay. Chat's pretty confident in oil, it seems. Okay.
Hydraulic Monkey says the world runs on oil. But dude, I do ponder that thought quite a bit.
Okay.
Dude, I don't know. It's a scary thought, bro. It's the future. What does the future hold for us as human beings?
Okay.
Maybe I'm overthinking, but dude, at the same time, I think I have a valid thought here. It doesn't seem like everything's going all that well right now, and it just seems like everything's sort of getting worse, but not like, obviously not in a bad way, but if you were to look at the development of Earth as a whole and us as human beings, I'd say we're evolving backwards currently.
Really? Okay.
Well, okay, also in terms of like not, dude, sorry, this is hard to explain, but I was, because I don't want to sound like a dickhead.
No, you're good.
I think humans are focused on the wrong thing right now, which is like make a bunch of money, buy a nice house, and everybody loves you.
Sounds good.
But I think it does, but it's also like
comfortable,
dude. Yeah, I've seen outside, and outside's fun. I don't know why more people don't like the outside.
Outside, the outdoors, you mean? Like,
yeah, and like, dude,
I think we like it.
You see, no, I know everybody does, but I don't know why we evolved to be inside creatures, like sit at an office desk or like
right
sit and be comfortable when we originate from.
Okay, I get where you're going with this. Well, for me, look, I've got two monitors. This one's specifically for Trancock, and this one is for Reddit, 4chan, and keeping up with the goings-on in Agartha. And so I've got all I need right here. Plus, on my phone, I've got it auto-scrolling Instagram Reels. I'm good. Like, why would I go outside and touch grass? No, I get it. Return to nature, says QX. Yeah, a lot of us fall into that trap. A lot of us fall into that trap. I get it. I know. What do you mean? There's so many homeless people in the streets, says YT. They're living their best life. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, you're saying touch grass. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
In a sense,
we have a lot of indoor trappings now that our grandparents didn't have. Right? They had the radio.
Yeah.
And that was it. They had a rug hanging on the wall if they're Slavic, and that was the entertainment. Go stare at the rug on the wall and think about all of your regrets and listen to the radio, and that's it. That sounds kind of pure, though.
What?
I might do that later. I might stare at the wall and listen to the radio. Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you, that is an experience that everyone should have.
Putin says
It's
rug on the wall is
amazing.
village shit, James. Yeah. What's wrong with that? We're talking about going back to the tradition. Honor says a lot of mental issues are just from not touching grass. It's true. James, what's the peak Gooner workout for looks maxing? You gotta be mewing, pal. All right, sorry, back to you. What are your thoughts, Pablo? Do you want to add to this?
Dude, yes, I do. I want to say that I think a lot of the reasons why our values lie in the wrong things is because we have become inside creatures. We've become so attached to like technology and like our screens, dog. I'll admit this. I'm also guilty of it. You tend to forget that the person on the other side of the screen is like a real human being. It's not just like a string of text on your screen. And I think that's where that disconnect is you get people who have sort of lost that humanity. But also the internet needs that to thrive, bro. You need to dehumanize people if you want to be able to like talk about them like they're just some content or news story.
Yeah, it's easier to troll them that way. Yeah. I hear you. For me, it's kind of the opposite. I overly humanize everyone in the chat. And at the end, after these live streams, I have to remind myself that none of them are real. They're just bots, so they can't hurt me. That's the only way I can survive this live stream project. Tax says, caller's thoughts on cat food. Now we're asking the hard-hitting questions. Proto says, the screen is an illusion. There's no colors. There's no text. There's no people other than people just contributing to an illusion. Okay, bro wants you to take the red pill here. Jacob says, James, do you trim your eyebrows? Sometimes. They can get a bit bushy. Just the tops. I might cut the tops a little bit. Yeah. Good eye. You have a keen eye for eyebrows. James, have I ever hurt you? No. You're number one, Pookie. Cheers says, Tidix is the only real one here. Tidix hurts me all the time. It's a very mean boy. Bandana says, does caller know anyone bitten by great white shark? It's a good question. And a follow-up question or statement. We're not living in alignment with our own biology, not moving around enough. Too much entertainment makes us desensitized, not socializing. Corn, fake food, drugged up on sugar, real, but you know. True, and then add on top of that for some of us drug addiction, addiction to alcohol, maybe even addiction to the foods that Honor mentioned. It's funny, we all know what the problems are, right? We all know who the real villains are, right? It seems we all know who's running this this charade. And then what? I'm his only Pookies, says QX. Pookies, what are we going to do about it? Pookies, collective Pookies, Pookistanis. What are we going to do? Radio Gaga, Radio blah blah. Yeah, right. Queen had a song about this already. What are we going to do? How are we going to become more wholesome? The most wholesome Pookies we could ever be. What do you think? Give us some, Pablo, what do you think? What's something that everyone in this chat can do right now? Right now to get more in sync with their humanity. Don't you dare use it plurally. What do you mean? Oh, because you're number one Pookie, so you have a separate label. But everyone else is the Pookies. All right, Pablo Pookie, what do you think? Oh shit, I lost him. I lost Pablo. The lizards don't want us to communicate. Okay, hold on, I've re-added him. Let's see. Pablo, let me know when you can hear my voice. Looks like we oh, no root. We lost him completely. Okay, we're trying to reconnect here on Discord. No, he's gone. All right, we're going to bring on AC next and see if we can connect with her. Is my internet just cooked here or what? It might be cooked. It might be cooked o'clock for my internet. Good old America Online. Welcome back to the show. James Midlife Crisis live. We got to touch grass, Pookies. We can't let the bad guys win. AC, can you hear me? Nope. Reconnecting. Shit. Okay, hold on, guys. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get this working. I've had some horrible internet issues this week, and hopefully I can resolve that. Okay, we're cycling the old servers. Let's see if we can get AC back. AC, are you there? We lost Pablo. We're about to cure AIDS and solve cancer and all that stuff. Hold on. Let's see if we can reconnect. We try our best. Let me get back to the chat here real quick. Itsy B, who says in nature I wouldn't just lay near the river and watch the live stream? See, Itsy B smokes enough of the devil's lettuce to have thoughts like that. She's thinking outside the box. We lost a based caller. We did. I can't connect with anyone right now. My Discord's cooked. I can't connect with AC or Pablo. It's a lost cause. Oh dear. All right. Well, give me a second. I'll cycle the server again. Bear with me, guys. Thanks again for joining us. Chat Space and Gay is always here tonight, trying to solve life's great conundrums, trying to figure out what to do with our time here on Earth. I really do sincerely hope that you guys are touching grass at least occasionally and getting a sweat, breaking a sweat, moving your bodies. Very, very important for your mental health, right? Very, very important. No. Can't connect to anyone. Okay, I'm going to try actually killing the app. I've still got you guys on YouTube at least. Need more social credit score. Need more social credit score.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away.
Going back to Canada for Christmas, just getting ready, getting in the mood. Okay, no, long time. Oh, wait, connecting. Come on, AC. Let's go. No route. All right, it's a lovely song, says JG. Thank you. AC was back on for a sec. Yeah, was that a song from our world government? I think it was. Yeah, it's the new Christmas song we'll all be listening to this year. John Boy says, I'd rather hear that than Mariah Carey or whatever her name is. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. She's a bit played out. Collar was savagely beaten and uprooted from his generational farm by the native population. I don't know if there's anything that dramatic. I'd like to ask him now, though. Proto says, lol, have AR glasses and touch grass, problem solved. That's the future he wants to live in, Demolition Man future. Eugene, aka Mick88, says, James should start selling RAM from Chinese OEMs. They're all banned in the US from copyright infringement, but probably good price. I should look into that, actually. I don't know how I get it to you. Maybe I just bring it all through the airport in a duffel bag. QX says the caller turned off his PC and connected with nature. Could be. All right, Reese is agreeing with Vlad. What is Putin saying? Putin says, let's lose AC. Oh, what? AC, the bullying. I would never do that. I would never lose her. Hunter says, caller was silenced by the world government. All right, caught up with that. Repent and follow Christ, says Calvin and Hobbes. Hey, Calvin, I got a question. Are you spamming, are you evangelizing the good Lord's name in all the live streams or just ours? I want to know how jealous I should be right now. Chris says, the Pope will be the leader of the free world government, all right? Sean says, caller, didn't sound boorish. Antarctica's not real. Please God, Emperor Xi, give all my social credit to the AOL disk running the stream. Yes, thank you. That helps. Only one Pat dude says, looks like me, that Pablo is back in the voice chat. He is. I can't connect to him. Pablo's there. Pablo has things to say. I can't connect to him. It's my problem, I suppose. It must be. I can't connect to AC or Pablo. Yeah, Discord's just telling me there's no route to them, which is weird because I can see you guys. I can see Discord. I can read comments, but I'm suddenly unable to take any calls. And I'll just keep cycling servers and keeping my fingers crossed that eventually changes. All right, as we just riff off the chat, restart Discord. Yeah, I already did. It didn't help. We can do it again, though. We'll do it again. We'll keep doing it over and over. All right. Pablo, are you there? All right, we'll see if Pablo can eventually hear me. I just repented. Back to gooning. We're back to gooning, he says. Okay, good stuff. All right, guys. We still got some time left in the live stream tonight to chop up some other ideas as I fight.
That who would try to love me too.
I know QX. Not my first time using a computer. Oh, you're saying because Discord has ghost processes? Yeah, it's always running in the background. Pain in the ass. Sorry, I appreciate you. Thank you for reminding me. All right, you're back. I found the right server. I found the right server at last. It was a matter of time. Now, the people in the chat want to hear your thoughts.
Let's hear it.
You were on one. No, they want to hear from you.
What do they want to hear?
QX says, I never know. You're 47 years old. I'm 54. You never know that I know how to use computers? Let me ask you guys: do you think people my age don't know how to use computers? I think you're confusing me with people a generation behind me, because I've used computers my whole life. I think if I was a little older, maybe 60, I think 60 that would check out. 60 plus might not know how to even like open a window or something. Bro, Honor's 19. She doesn't even know. Oh, okay. Like meaning like you never know. Okay, fair. We gotta teach Honor how to install an app, yeah, so she can call in. All right, back to Pablo. Okay, I appreciate you. That makes sense. Pablo.
Hey. Lots
Okay.
of thoughts to ponder.
The Enter says we need more James. We need more. James is a boomer who belongs in a nursing home. True. Honor says I'm bad with the tech. If you keep telling yourself that, you will be. But if you start Googling things, you won't be. And that's it. It's just a switch you can flick. So I'm going to be good with tech now. Google, Google, Google. Oh, that's how you do that. Then you do it, and then you remember. Now you have that information forever. Rinse and repeat. And then the next time this comes up, you're like, I'm pretty good with tech. I'm learning. What you tell yourself is your reality. Right? I tell myself I'm 6'3" and not gay. I tell myself every day in the mirror while I'm crying before I put my makeup on before this live stream. Self-affirmations work. We're a wholesome live stream now. Pablo, what's something you'd want everyone in this chat to do to get more in touch with their humanity? Drop something. Give us an assignment.
Dude, challenge yourself.
Honor
Learn
says
to
she's
be
a white
okay
hoe.
with challenging yourself.
Recycle the Goonatron. Honor doesn't like the Goonatron. Okay. Catwoman. Bit of a baddie. That's AI girlfriend, Catwoman on the Goonatron. Let's bring Tanya Bayer back. There she is. There's Tanya Bayer. Tanya Bayer cosplay on the Tron. Honor, what's up, girls? Is Gavin. Honor would like you to know that she's a white hoe. Okay. I like Annette cosplays as QX. Me too. I think I'll keep her. I think we'll keep her around AI Girlfriend's YouTube channel. That's right. Now, yeah, Pablo, once again, we're talking about you would like to see us spending more time outside. You have thoughts on society and all this. Give us a Fight Club assignment.
Dude. The first set of values that I ever started living by was something simple that I actually set out for myself, which was I'm a bit cooked right now, if you're picking up what I'm laying down, so it's a bit hard to speak. But don't understand that 2 + 2 = 4. Learn why 2 + 2 = 4. If you get what I'm saying. Don't be surface level about it, bro. Just play with the thoughts in your head and understand it a bit better. And that can be with anything, whether it be about yourself or whether it be about something that is going on in your life, whatever, dude. That's what's helped me a lot, through my journey at least, is figuring out why things work the way they do.
Be a critical thinker. Okay. QX is who you wanted to see? Mui Mimo? Oh, that's why you're saying they, not he or she. Okay, so this is a femboy content creator on TikTok called Mui Mimo? Okay. There you go. Where's our resident femboy? Whoa, we got lots of people in the calling queue now. You guys are getting feisty. Are we in for a long one here tonight? Okay. I got to step away at 2 a.m. Eastern time for you guys to hand a cat over. So there's going to be some commotion. I see him. Yeah, I see him now. The cat that's going to be handed over is now sleeping in his position. Pablo, thank you for that. We appreciate you. We wish you well. You've got quite the journey ahead of you. You're going to go abroad. Have you ever been abroad before?
Never.
Wow, this is going to be eye-opening. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. It's going to be great. Go abroad,
Thanks
work
so
a
much,
job,
man.
stack some cash, start a new life. It's exciting. You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super excited, dude.
Cool.
I'm always excited, though.
Okay. QX says Mui Mimo is 19. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. All right. No, we like you, man. You're a very positive person. We wish you all the best. Please call back with some updates. We want to know how it went for you.
Perfect. I will, dude. Good luck on your journey as well, James.
Thank you.
It'll be a fun one, too.
Thank you. I hope so. All right. That was Pablo Binks. We'll cast him back into the sea. We got AC up next in the call. We got Torvok and El Patissimo. Oh, I haven't heard from Pat Dude for a while. AC, are you there? I think we're able to connect now, thankfully.
Loud and clear, I hear you.
AC, please welcome AC back to the chat. You need some walkout music. Any suggestions? Something metal.
Bitch and
Metal.
It's not metal enough for AC. She's like, metal. Yeah, metal. Let's go. Please welcome back to the show.
I love you too, Honor. Kisses.
That's right. Welcome back to the show. When she's not forcing recorders into the mouths of children. She's here with us. One of us. Saving gooners from their Schmeat addictions. Please welcome AC. Clapping sound. AC, what's the most annoying instrument that your kids have to play? Is it the recorder?
Yeah. I mean, it can get pretty squeaky if they're not playing it right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tax says old theme song only. The new one has AIDS. He doesn't like the new theme song. This is what he's talking about. This.
James midlife crisis.
Bitch and moan.
He doesn't like that one. He likes this one.
Bitch and moan.
We have we have different versions. I like the country theme song.
You can play country. That's
Bitch
fine.
and moan, fluoride maxin, jelkin hard goonin. Yeah, quite the lyrics. Chris says, "Mommy, are you okay with being the adopted mother of the chat?" I should ask.
Yeah, I think I've assumed that role for some of these people.
Oh no, the psychic weight that must hold to it. Voltage says violin's worse in the beginning. Do your students play violin?
Yeah, some of them.
Wow. Okay. Violin. Wow, you have to endure a lot. Have you found that Reese says denied? Reese doesn't want you as his mother. Come on, Reese. Are you uptight?
He has me set aside for a special role.
He says, who's the adopted father of the chat? I'm the adopted uncle. I don't know who the father would be. That's James says, Sander. I thought it was Unk. You got to make up your mind. Okay. AC, you sound too normal to be on here. What makes you weird and different? She's on here. That makes her weird and different.
I'm on here because I see a lot of people struggling, and yeah, I have this annoying instinct to try and help people. Yeah, I like to meddle in people's lives like that, I guess. It's my teaching streak.
QX says special role. Recent AC have something special, huh? QX wants to know. Spill tea, he says. That Vladimir Putin says, Reese, you hate her too? Enemies of enemies should be friends. Time to like me.
Vote for Putin, everyone. Vote for Putin.
What's Putin's beef with you? I don't.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah.
He hates everyone.
Putin and I are buddies. It's okay.
All right. I like that. Buff Turd says, AC likes to try and save degenerates because she always needs to be in control. It's her fetish. Ooh, it's a kink. I like that. I wish more people had that kink.
It's my kink.
Oh, yeah. Me too. It's what gets me so rigid. The Enter says, spread James' thought. Okay. Spread it on. Honor says, Putin, the real Putin, very nice. Yeah, it's him. The Enter, caught up with that. Putin, are you going to take that? She said, your buddies. Them's fighting words.
I'll retract it if it makes him warm and fuzzy.
Chi-Chi
or arch
says,
nemesis.
help people. I like to mess with people online. Don't we all just troll each other online?
That too. Yeah, I troll with the rest of them. Don't worry.
QX says AC tries to convince me smashing femboys is unethical. That's some controversial shit around here. Antarctica is not real says I could see her being in a drug commercial telling me all the side effects of how I'll shit my ass out. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. I probably would.
You have that voice. Minoxidil may cause gangbangs. Yeah, Ragnar says, caller, I'm dyslexic. I need your help. Please be my cougar teacher. I'll dress as a student. How old are you, Ragnar? Yeah, I think you should take him on. Would you be willing to take on people in the chat for money? Just like
Take on how? What are we talking
well,
about?
they'll have different demands. Some of them might want you to step on their nuts, but for some of them might just
saw
want
that one.
Yeah, some of them might just want a life coach. I think it's a good side hustle. You should think about it. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure I could manage both, but
Well, there you go. Okay, yeah.
money needs to start flowing this way.
Guys, Dommy Mommy's here. Proto says, "Hey, I need some music lessons." J.K. Rowling sticker. But I love getting my nuts crushed, says Chris. Well, I get pegged by AC, says Gavin Newsom. I could see AC selling courses on niche topics, says Cap. Sanders says, caller, I'm deathly afraid of boobs and want to overcome it. I'm interested in exposure therapy. Ayo! AC, which actress do you most resemble?
You mean my appearance?
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of a blend of Michelle Dockery and Keira Knightley.
Interesting. You're very white. Is your ethnic makeup like British? Are you a WASP?
It cut out. Say again.
Are you a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant? Are you of British background? Michelle Dockery. Michelle Dockery. Okay, that's Irish. Dockery. Yeah, I'm just wondering, is it Dockery or Doherty or Doherty, or I'm not sure if I'm looking at the right person. Is it Dockery? English actress Michelle Dockery? Is that what you mentioned? Oh, did I lose you? Damn it. Okay, let me try to reconnect. Just when we had a good connection. Finally, at last. All right, let me try to reconnect to AC. We're never going to dox AC, but we want to have we're just trying to get an idea of vaguely what she resembles. All right, let's see here. All right, AC, can you hear me?
I can sort of hear you. It's coming in and out.
Okay.
Hot and cold.
We can hear AC. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Michelle Dockery is kind of she's one of the leading actresses in Downton Abbey.
Okay.
I think that's how she got her
Okay.
her rise to fame or whatever.
So you've got that look. You've got darker hair, kind of British features. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks for sharing. Now we can somewhat picture the face on the voice. I like that. All right. Hunter says, is caller a snow bunny interested in young Wiggis from Agatha? AC face reveals is QX. You first, QX.
Right. QX
asking
first.
QX asking for a face reveal is wild. Voice reveal when?
I know. Not happening.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking.
Ragnar says, how tall is she? I used to have a crush on my science teacher. She was 5'2" and used to tease the whole class with her nice big titties. Whoa. Okay. We can see where
I'm taller.
The teacher fetish came from. A bit taller than 5'2". Okay. No Mike Mick says she wants to be a Brit. She can come live with me. Yeah, he'll help you out. He's in the UK. Have you ever thought about moving abroad? Have you ever thought about moving abroad, leaving the United States?
Oh yeah. I mean, I love a lot of different cultures. Europe is a gorgeous place. I don't particularly like where Europe's headed right now, but I'm optimistic things are going to change around. I do prefer being where I'm at currently, but I'm not like adverse to traveling abroad and immersing myself in other cultures. 100%, I'm down for that.
Nice.
Europe's a spectacular place.
I think so. Have you done much traveling in your life?
I've done a bit. Lately, the last decade, I would say less so because I'm very much immersed in my work. But I've done quite a bit of traveling. Yeah, I love it. I've never felt hesitant about experiencing new cultures. I've always had a curious streak, a wanderlust, so to speak. So, yeah.
Wanderlust. You don't hear that word much these days. I like that. Let's bring it back. Where's your wanderlust, chat? God damn it.
Wanderlust, man.
Come on.
Lust for the wanderer.
Let's go. Now let me ask you, where's your favorite place you've been to for travel?
Oh, that's tough. Well, I mean, some of the people that know me on the server, they know I love like the water. So I've traveled to quite a few places that involve, different bodies of water. I love scuba diving.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had some great experiences in like Hawaii and the Caribbean and stuff. Yeah, It's hard to say. There's so many breathtaking places around the world. It's
Let me ask you, were you traveling solo, or are you with like a group of friends or with a boyfriend at the time or something? Have you done much solo travel?
Yeah. So like there were a couple times actually when I relocated for my work. I up and moved all of my shit all by myself, like in a massive truck. I did hire some people to help move the stuff into the truck and what have you, but like I hooked up my car and everything and hauled that all by myself states away. So like I've done a lot of traveling on my own, but that was not really like a pleasure cruise. That was just me wanting to take up roots and move for my career. Usually the stuff that's for pleasure I've done with other people or family. So
I see.
It's fun, you know. I wouldn't hate to go by myself, but again, in this day and age, I think it might be safer, especially for a woman, to have at least one travel companion. So,
especially to India. QX says, James, courtesy of the police detective. What are you referring to, pal? Shitface says, I travel through India alone, dressed like a femboy. The men there love it. You tease. All right, this Foyd's ramblings are lulling me to sleep. Good night, chat. Reese. Reese is hating. I thought you guys had something. QX is one Dairy Queen burger
later.
meal, and I'm speaking without
I'll
a
get
lawyer.
him back later.
You'll get it back. I might be a cracko, but at least I'm white for real, says Honor. I've seen Honor. I've seen Honor before. Yes, she's a blonde, white. She's a handsome young lady. A handsome young lady. Yes, if I do say so.
We wish her well for sure.
We wish her well. John Boy says India's shit festival is great. Is that real? Okay. I don't want to know. Actually.
I can't comment.
I don't want to know. I've seen too much.
I've heard
already.
things, but I'm not going to comment on that.
All right. So back to AC for a minute here. So yeah, thanks for joining us again tonight. How's life been lately, AC? Any new revelations, or everything kind of status quo with you?
It's always going well with me. I'm busy, but actually I called in because some of your previous callers were touching on subjects that I had been contemplating lately, like world affairs and stuff.
Okay.
And like what would be a most efficient type of government to set up for either the world or still maintaining the different countries and cultures and stuff. But I was thinking about that. In one point, like I think the problem is that people are not rising to the occasion on many fields. Like I don't see a lot of intelligent conduct. Masses when you can find people that are not mentally capable of handling those systems, and you're basically giving them much least themselves.
Sorry, AC, I just got to reconnect quick. Damn, just when she was getting to it. All right, let me know if you can hear me. One of those internet nights, guys. One of those internet nights in here. Yeah. Okay.
In the world we live in today.
Okay, sorry, we missed some of that because you cut out. My apologies.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was sounding like Clanker speak. No, it's not you, it's me. I'm having a terrible connection tonight, unfortunately.
I am a clanker. I'm a robot. I'm AI. Yeah, you found me out. Sorry.
Yeah, AI for sure. RLW says impeccable edging with the calls tonight. It's like just when every caller's starting to get to the crux of something important, chat cuts out. I feel like somebody's just watching me and just like, pinning my internet back or something with a button. James, does the caller know if gooning can be a part-time job or does it require full commitment? Well,
probably full commitment. If you're going to be if
you're going to lean into it. What are your thoughts on that? Should someone always, like, if somebody's going to do something, should they just go all the way all the time? Like, how do you keep your life structured? Like, for example, as I get older, I try to do fewer things. But the few things that I do, I try to fully commit to. Does that make sense? But I've gotten better at saying no. Yeah. And my recent hell has been, I agreed to, because I'm stupid, taking on this editing project, a video editing project, which wasn't very lucrative for me, but it was very, very time consuming. And I kind of knew it would be, but I wanted to, it was a friend of mine who asked, and I wanted to be helpful. I got to stop doing that. Because you end up kind of resenting the person who gives you the job. after a certain amount of time, and nobody's happy in the end with the whole process. So, anyways, I got to keep reminding myself to say no more often. How about you? Do you have any thoughts on that?
I totally get that. If you commit to too many things, it's with good intention, but if you burn yourself out, you do resent the people. But ultimately, it's your choice to agree to it. So it's just a good learning experience to learn to be more comfortable with saying no to even people that you care about, close friends and such. Sometimes, like, just having some, even if it's not the truth or the truth, on the background that you can draw from, you're not your feelings, you're also being cautious with your time. It's like, again, these are on
God damn it, Honor, look what you did. Okay, hold on. Are we back? Man, I'm gonna shoot myself. AC, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. I might just nix the live stream for tonight because the connections are just trash.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back now. All right.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's cutting in and out. Honor, is that true? James is calling you out. Yeah, I was saying Honor's the type of chick who'll stomp your balls and ignore your safe word. That's correct. Yeah. Okay. No, AC, I appreciate what I caught of that for sure. We hear you fine, says G Music. Yeah, it's just we're losing the callers, and this is a call-in show at the end of the day. Sometimes I'm actually impressed with how long I've been able to do this because we have so many goddamn issues. We've got a 13-hour time zone difference or more, or up to 15 hours for some of you on the West Coast. We've got all these internet problems. I'm not actually allowed to or supposed to be even doing this from where I live, so I should just be thankful I get to talk to you guys at all. Honor says, I unfortunately can be manipulative. I mentioned my dad's a narcissist who grew up with manipulation. I don't act on it, though, but my brain is effed like that. Okay, at least you're self-aware. Now we just need to reel in the drug addiction, and you'll be off to the races, young Honor. We got to remember, too, Honor's only 19, right? She's got time.
Honor's got a good heart. I've talked to her at length. She's cool. Right. It's been a while, though.
Unless you mention minorities to her, because she doesn't have a good heart for them. But I assume that comes from her father. I think he planted some mean seeds in her. I'm gonna guess. Hunter says, Honor, we need to hang out with the real Wiggas on Agartha. Or you can just hang out with the real Wiggas. Honor says, I just did a minority. What do you mean? I just did a minority? Did? Like, what do you mean?
We're talking about...
You threw it black on a Mexican?
I'm assuming.
Yeah, she's talking about fornication. Honor, what are you talking about? Is this 40-year-old done did? Honor, is this 40-year-old a blow dealer? You've been porking? Is he Mexican or something? Is that what you mean? Man, I just hate that for her. AC, can you talk some sense to these young people? Mexican, yes. I just first thing I guessed. AC, can you? What do we tell? Look, all right. Let's go back in time. Let's put AC in a time machine. Whoa. Okay, we're back. You're 19 years old. Okay, you're 19 years old, and you're like, oh my god, my classmates are so lame. And then some older guy with some clout, who doesn't look like completely decrepit, but he's older. Starts showing an interest in you, and he entices you into a relationship, and you're like, oh, I'm special, I'm mature, I can date older guys and make it work, and you want to believe that, and you're feeling yourself, and this guy's feeding into that because he's a grooming-ass manipulator. What do we do with you at that point? Like, can this 19-year-old be reached? Can we shake them? Can we, like, I just feel like young women, when they're in this, that you just can't tell them anything. You know what I mean? Like, do you have anything? Do you have any advice? What do we do? I don't know what to say here, because we come across this case. I mean, not often, but occasionally on this live stream. We'll have younger people. We've heard of a few instances like this in the past year. We'll meet someone who's like, yeah, my last boyfriend, it didn't work out. I'm like, why didn't it work out? I was 18, he was 44. I'm like, what the? Like, this is a thing that's happening. And people just brush that off. That's fine. It's cool. I'm like, okay, where were your parents? Why wasn't your dad beating the Christ out of this guy? Of course, the dad's never in the picture. I don't know. Maybe give me a female perspective. Because you're a grown woman. What do we do here? What would you do if you saw like a former student of yours who's like 18, 19 dating a 40-year-old? What can we say? How can we like tell them this is not okay? This is never going to go well.
Well, I think not just with those circumstances, with like a young woman and an older man grooming her, as you said. I think a lot of people they jump into relationships before they've figured out themselves to a level where they know what they truly want, and they don't understand what's nourishing, because a lot of people are just products of shitty parenting and a bad childhood, and so all they know are bad toxic relationships, and they don't speak the language of respect or trust or anything healthy in a relationship. So when a young woman of like say 18 or 19 has an older gentleman who always is skillful at charisma in manipulating a young woman, like they're always going to tell that young woman the right things, and they're going to play on her emotions. She's naive still to the point where she can she can fall on that easily. So again, being self-aware and looking inwardly and working on your own character and reflecting on your past and seeing like what kind of shitty programs one picked up in their childhood, like how to get rid of that before even considering being with somebody. Because it's not that being with somebody older than you is bad, but at that age, like there's still a lot that you need to figure out about yourself, I think. There's so much maturing that needs to happen. And for somebody that's preying on a young woman like that, there's something questionable and I think sinister in it. If he's genuine, like, and she's got her shit together, I don't really have a problem with that, but I don't see a whole lot of that. I see people manipulating the relationship for their, selfish gain kind of thing. And I would just say Honor needs to focus on herself and not date anybody. And I would say that actually to anybody her age, not just women. Yeah. I'd say that to guys too. People jump in too abruptly. And then they wonder why after like 7 years in a toxic, shitty relationship, what happened? It's like, well, neither of you knew what you were doing. Neither of you had a clue of what a healthy relationship looks like. So you were trying to work that out as you went, and it just, it failed. Inevitably, it failed, so.
Yeah. Okay. Vicky in the chat's like, what's wrong with the dominant man? Yeah, we're looking at the age gap specifically, like a teenager and a 40-year-old. Look, let's be real. I'm in my 40s. Okay, if I hopped into a relationship with a 19-year-old, if I want it, like first of all, I would never do that. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane on so many levels. But even on a practical level, like what are we going to even talk about? Anyways, I digress. If I hopped into a relationship with a 19-year-old, the amount of game I could run on her, the manipulation, guys, it wasn't a relationship, says Honor. Well, what was it then? You're just letting him smash? She likes a little bit of white hair in the pubes. Whatever works for them, says Stinky. Even in your 30s, you shouldn't be with a 18 to 20-year-old. Sure. Anyways, I think we've dwelled on this enough. I don't know. You can't tell Honor nothing. That's her deal. It's fine. Togi mentioned in the chat just now. Why can't we be more like Togi?
Honor's good at her core, but she's got a lot of baggage she's carrying. But to be fair, a lot of kids her age are in that same boat. So I'm not judging her by any means, but she's a product of a rough childhood. And I've said this before to a lot of people, like I think millennials and Gen Z, we were given a bad hand, but I don't feel sorry for my circumstances. I grew out of them. Like I recognize now that I was not dealt a good hand, but I was able to learn from that. And I'm not bitter towards the people that unknowingly implanted bad programs into me in my youth. I just got rid of them and I forgave those people and I moved on. Okay. I don't have any bitterness towards the people that quote unquote did me wrong in my past. I just let that shit go because it's a massive sack of bricks on your shoulders. It's just useless. So, and then when you release that, then you know what to look for in a relationship and what's genuinely healthy. But people just don't have a fucking clue about like a nourishing relationship. They really don't.
Sure. Yeah. It took me a long time to figure that out too. Vicky says, if the man isn't on drugs or a drunk and can provide for himself and a family, it's not about age per se, but keep it legal. All right. JG says women who date men over 10 years older have daddy issues, want validation from a father figure. You think?
Yeah, because their fathers were shit. Exactly. It's a subconscious need for validation that they were deprived of in their youth. 100%, I agree with that.
Depending on the age. If you're 40 and dating a 50-year-old, do you still agree that looking for a father figure?
No. Yeah, no, sorry. I thought we were referencing like the young woman dating an older man, that kind of daddy-daughter dynamic thing.
For me too, I'm reading that, I'm thinking like I have that age gap with my current girlfriend, but she's in her 30s. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so totally different, James. That's different. She's a grown woman. You're a grown man. Yeah, totally different dynamic.
Yeah, I can't father her. Although I should start trying. that would be funny. Listen, I know you're dating me because I'm Papa. So, I don't know. I might catch a frying pan to the face, but we can try. The dog says, have you heard about Togi? I kind of like his approach to life. Why does everything have to be so serious? So Togi is kind of a degenerate gambler / steroid abuser. He's funny. He does do some charitable acts. You can YOLO like Togi if you want. That's up to you. I think for me personally, it just doesn't bring me joy. I lived a somewhat YOLO degenerate lifestyle when I was younger, especially when I was living in Thailand. I spent a lot of time in the nightlife. I didn't hop on gear back then, thankfully. But I get the appeal of a lifestyle like that. I think what you'll find is the Togis of the world will eventually start to, feel that this isn't doing it for them anymore. They'll start to reflect a little more. They'll reach a period of, introspective thought, regrets, maybe hating themselves, maybe wondering why they didn't start a family. I could be wrong, but that's how I personally feel. So that's my answer to that question. So you do you, Pookie. You do you. If you want to just YOLO day to day and it's fun, then James, you're on gear, says Gavin. No, I've never been. As you can tell by my build, I'm not taking gear. Stinky says, James, tell me though, what's wrong with the age gap if it's legal? I like MILFs. I assume some women like DILFs. No?
So what James was saying was like his girlfriend is in her 30s. He's in his 40s. Like they're more matured adults. When you're 18, your brain's not even fully developed at that point. And so, you are still impressionable. You still can manipulate people at that age. So I think there's a difference. Yeah, that's what I was getting at as well. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, he's just saying like, what gives? Some people are just into that. People are into a lot of things. Ask yourself, why are you into that? I think you're going to make your life a lot harder. Listen, I dated and was married to a woman who was 10 years older than me at one point. I get it. I would never recommend that for anyone, a gap like that. I wouldn't even recommend anyone the gap that I have right now. It's just the way my life worked out. I think we all know that having a small age gap is preferable, right? Because you want to be able to have the option to rear kids together without having one of the partners have a rapidly ticking clock. Like, for example, when I was with my older partner, she was she wanted to have kids, and I was still growing as an adult. Like, she didn't like groom me or anything. I was in my 20s, but still. It's hard to be on the same path with someone when you have that big age gap. That's all. We all know this. Isn't this common sense? Like, AC, what do you think's like, if you had to like write something down? I know that all cases are a little bit different, but what do you think would be the preferred age gap between you and your partner? Somebody you're going to go through your adult life with, maybe have a family with. What do you think? Like 4 years difference? Maybe he's a few years older. What are your thoughts on that? Well, to be fair, I don't know if I'm a good candidate to ask because those that know me well know that I'm probably not going to have children. So for me to speculate on building a life with somebody on that level, like it would be more just to have a partner in my life, not to have children with them.
Sure.
But like for me, once they're like full-fledged adults, I have less of an issue with the age gap. But to keep in mind that a generational age gap, it can really provide a lot of divisiveness within the relationship. It's like, how much can you really connect with the person? Mm-hmm. If you're someone like me who has a lot of interest in older culture, like I love music from like the 1940s and 50s and stuff. Like I can connect to older generations. I've always gotten along with adults in general and gravitated towards older people just because I feel like I'm an old soul. But that's maybe different than talking about a romantic relationship. I don't know. I would say maybe 10 to 15 years would be maybe the max. But it's hard to say. Like I still think like the younger woman element that's questionable because I rarely see a young woman of like 18 that is super mature that she can connect to somebody that's 20 years older than she is and they can really connect on a deeper level. It seems more of like a nefarious dynamic at that point. But as I said, once the woman's like in her 30s, the age gap is less of an issue from my stance.
Okay. All right. Thanks for chiming in. We're going to take a few more calls tonight. Always nice to hear from you. And I like hearing from you on this topic specifically. Good to get a female perspective.
Of course. My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
AC, you call back anytime. That was AC, guys. We'll cast her back into the sea. We got Torvok up here next. We've also got Jimmy Quick and Pat Dude and your mommy. Jimmy, we haven't heard from Jimmy for a long time. Torvik, you're on the call. This is James Midlife Crisis live on YouTube Vertical Lives. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Fantastic. Now, can you introduce yourself a little bit? Have you called here before under a different name?
Nope, I am brand new. I started listening to you about a week ago.
Fantastic. Now, I need to run off and pee, so I'll be listening. Can you tell us a bit about yourself? Where are you calling from? How old are you? And what do you do in life? And I'll be right back.
37 years old, Washington, stay-at-home dad, 2 kids, a wife, 2 cats, and a dog. That's pretty much my life. My midlife crisis is I'm not going anywhere in life. Yeah. Think I clocked like 40 hours of YouTube last week. Maybe 50.
Coming back. I hear you. Yeah, well,
Other than that, I mean,
as you can see, I'm also clocking
life's going pretty good.
You found someone pretty good? You got a partner?
Yeah, I'm married.
Oh, okay. So you're clocking like 40, 50 hours on YouTube. You employed?
Nope, I'm a stay-at-home dad that homeschools his kids.
Okay. How's that going? That sounds wholesome.
It is highly annoying just sitting there and watching a computer screen all day.
What would you rather be doing? The old Asmongold lifestyle. Oh,
holding
okay.
a job.
What was your job before you were a stay-at-home dad?
I was working at Walmart for 2 months before I threw my side out a year and a half ago with a serious muscle injury.
Ow. Okay. Put my back out recently. Just getting over it now. Okay, relatable. How old are you again? Sorry, are we both old boomers on here having midlife crises?
Yeah, I'm 37.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You're still young, but yeah. Okay, I get it. You're not too young for midlife crisis. I hear you. How old are the kiddos? You got a couple of them?
3 and 7.
Ooh. Okay. Lots of work. Lots of work. Well, that's a blessing. That's nice. How do you get along with the missus?
We do good.
Nice.
We do really good.
Good morning, Stina. Stina checking in from Sweden. What's up, buddy? Okay. So let me ask you, like, did you become a stay-at-home dad because of the injury, or is the wife like just earning better money, had a better career opportunity?
Yeah, the injury.
RLW is asking, like, what does through your side out mean? What does that involve? Never heard anyone say that one before.
If you start at the belly button and you just go to the right by 2 inches, 2 inches up and 2 inches down, I just like all of the muscles just snapped pretty much. Microfracture tears.
Okay. I see. All right. That sucks. And that was like moving a box or something?
Yeah, on the job, and a year and a half later, it's finally all healed up, and now I'm starting to get back into shape.
All right. So his muscles in his stomach, huh? Says Ragnar. Hernia, something like that. Okay. So it's a bad injury. So you became a stay-at-home dad. Did that put a lot of like financial strain on the family? Was that a stressful time?
No, actually, it wasn't.
Nice. Okay. Well, life sounds pretty good. But you want to be out more. You're at home.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Right.
Life is good, and it's not going anywhere.
You feel stagnated. Life's gotten.
You can't afford a house in this economy. You can't do anything.
So you guys are renting, what, like an apartment?
Yeah, we're renting.
Yeah, me too. Let me ask you guys in the chat, renting? Or actually, here's a better question. Who owns their home? Who owns a home or lives in a family home that's owned? What am I supposed? How do I live stream? How do I do this again? What do I say? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you own a house. Yeah. That's how live streamers do it. Okay. I should know this by now. Put a 1 in the chat. Okay. Own. Itsy B owns a nice house. JG 111. What? How do so many of you guys own your homes? What is going on here? That's crazy. Okay. Only says, well, like half the chat, it looks like own their own homes. Interesting. All right. Yeah. Hold on. I'm getting a knocking at the door. Give me a second. In 5 minutes. Okay. So back to you. Let me ask you quickly here. Torvok, by the way. Where does the username come from?
D&D character.
Okay. Are you doing a lot of gaming in your free time?
No.
Okay.
I watch YouTube.
Just watch YouTube. What do you like to watch? What's your favorite stuff to watch?
I hit Rust once a week on one YouTuber. I like a little bit of Minecraft, not much there. Mostly Ukraine news, what's going on in the world.
I see. Okay. So you're spending a lot of time on there, and you're a little bit depressed because you want to get out more. Is there any solution for this? Can you take your kids out more during the day, or are they too young, or what are your thoughts? Yeah, you're stuck at home.
Well, I can, but that's walking everywhere, and it's a decent sized town. There's not much within distance.
I see. Okay. Jeez, I don't know what to say. Well, we're here for you. You can come goon with us.
I'll be sticking around. I like your channel and I like the group.
Thanks. We like having you here. One of us. Yeah. Okay. We're all just kind of trying to figure a way through. Same as you. Time to cycle
I
the
am
Tron.
demotivated.
You sound a bit demotivated.
I'm totally demotivated.
It comes and goes, though, doesn't it? Don't you just wake up some days and you feel that way? Do you think maybe your diet or the chemicals in your head have something to do with this? Like, because you've been injured for a long time, right?
Yeah, but that just comes with the life.
Okay. I want to call in, but it's almost 12. My family's sleeping, says JG. I got to wrap up the stream, actually. Pretty much right now. I've got somebody at the door who wants to come pick up a cat. One of our cats is going on an adventure. So I'm going to have to see to that right now and wrap up a little bit early here tonight. We're almost 3 hours in, though, so it's been a pleasure. All right, we'll let you go, Torvok. I hope to talk to you more another time. I'm going to open up the Discord after party. If any of you guys would like to chat amongst yourselves, I'll open that up in about 2 minutes. If you guys want to hop in, thank you very much. Unfortunately, we won't have time. Somebody's at the door. I got shit to do. I apologize to people in the call-in queue, your mommy, Jimmy Quick, and El Patissimo. But if you want to hop into the Discord after party, and I'll open up that channel right now, I can join you guys in a few minutes because I would like to catch up with you, particularly Jimmy Quick, who's been on the road for quite some time. So let me start that channel now. If you happen to be lurking or just passing through and you'd like to join us on Discord, jamesmidlifecrisis.com is the link. I'll just drop that in the chat right here. jamesmidlifecrisis.com. It's a public server, and there you go. The after party is open. I'm going to throw you guys in there, and you can just start chatting away. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, guys. I'll be back here tomorrow, and then I'll be gone for a couple days on the road for work. It's been a wholesome live stream. Shout out to our fan funding, our donators, of course, Reese and Tidix, dropping us a nickel, Hydraulic Monkey, as well as Buff Turd. Thank you very much for your fan funding, for your super chats and donations here tonight. It goes a long way. All right. After party's open. I see some of you guys sliding in there. You have a good one. Hope to catch some of you back here tomorrow as we take some more calls and we just try to keep each other company, figure out our way through life. They call it the Jerry Springer for gamers and degenerates alike, and it's wholesome too. Stay healthy, folks. I like that. Thank you, Almateum. You too. Right back at you. Good night and farewell.